Bash. They got it. Or they should have. I know he does. I think he's done some college games. Okay. It might be me. I might be the problem. All right. We at Irmo, South Carolina, Irmo High School, the house that Tim Whipple built for basketball. It's the Irmo Yellow Jackets hosting the Lady Demons of Lugoff-Elgin on the Rush's High School Hoops Game of the Week. Coming up now. Good evening and welcome to the Rush's High School Hoops Game of the Week, our finale of our regular season. The Lugoff-Elgin Lady Demons playing visit to the Irmo Yellow Jackets. Welcome into the broadcast. My name is Stacy Huff along with my broadcast partner Amanda Poole, and it is a region matchup. Got closer than last time. A lot of intensity expected tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited. The last time it was at LE, obviously, and Irmo won in overtime. So I'm looking for that kind of entertainment tonight.
I think it's going to be a good one. Let's get right to it. The players we're going to be watching tonight, some of our key players. Let's give it our visitors from Lugoff-Elgin High School.
Yep, for the Demons, their key player will be Jillian Rush. For Rush's High School Hoops, we got Jillian Rush as our key player. I love it. She averages 13.5 points per game, 11.6 rebounds, and almost 4 steals per game.
And on the other side, our home court folks tonight from Irmo, who are they looking to make plays tonight?
Miss 00, Claire Howard, 10 points per game for her, a little over 7 rebounds, and a little over 1 block per game. She's going to be deadly in the paint this evening.
Yeah, she does make her presence felt, and she gets up and down the court fairly well. For only a sophomore as well. So let's get to some of our keys to the ball game. Both teams have a plan. Let's get to our keys to the ball game. Let's begin with Lugoff-Elgin first.
Starting with the Demons, their key will be to get out in transition and rebound well. They want to crash the boards tonight. And then as far as Irmo's keys to this game, they want to take good shots, not just the first shot, to get back on defense to be able to slow down the Demons.
And their scene is set. You have the keys, the key players, and we have a rematch of a game that went down to the absolute wire. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole, and you with tip-off and starting lineups coming up next on the Rush's High School Hoops Game of the Week. Irmo, Lugoff-Elgin. The house that Tim Whipple built for basketball.
The last time it was at LE, obviously.
We're at Irmo, South Carolina, Irmo High School, the house that Tim Whipple built for basketball. It's the Irmo Yellow Jackets hosting the Lady Demons of Lugoff-Elgin on the Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week. Coming up now. And welcome to the Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week, our finale of our regular season. The Lugoff-Elgin Lady Demons playing visit to the Irmo Yellow Jackets. Welcome into the broadcast. My name is Stacey Huff, along with my broadcast partner, Amanda Poole, and it is a region matchup. Got close one last time. A lot of intensity expected tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited. The last time it was at LE, obviously, and Irmo won in overtime. So I'm looking for that kind of entertainment tonight. I
think it's going to be a good one. Let's get right to it. The players we're going to be watching tonight, some of our key players. Let's give it our visitors from Lugoff-Elgin High School.
Yep, for the Demons, their key player will be Jillian Rush. For Rush's High School Hoops, we got Jillian Rush as our key player. I love it. She averages 13.5 points per game, 11.6 rebounds, and almost 4 steals per game.
And on the other side, our home court folks tonight from Irmo, who are they looking to make plays tonight?
Miss Double Zero, Claire Howard, 10 points per game for her, a little over 7 rebounds, and a little over 1 block per game. She's going to be deadly in the paint this evening.
Yeah, she does make her presence felt, and she gets up and down the court fairly well. For only a sophomore as well. So let's get to some of our keys to the ball game. Both teams have a plan. Let's get to our keys to the ball game. Let's begin with Lugoff-Elgin first.
Starting with the Demons, their key will be to get out in transition and rebound well. They want to crash the boards tonight. And then as far as Irmo's keys to this game, they want to take good shots, not just the first shot, to get back on defense to be able to slow down the Demons.
And their scene is set. You have the keys, the key players, and we have a rematch of a game that went down to the absolute wire. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole, and you with tip-off the starting lineups coming up next on the Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week. Irmo, Lugoff-Elgin. Welcome in here at Irmo High School. It is senior night, by the way, for the Yellow Jackets. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole here with you. In time for us to look at our starting lineups, take a look at our coaches in this matchup tonight. And of course, our visiting team, the Lugoff-Elgin Demons. That's Coach Megan McBride. They're an Atlanta native. Played a couple years of hoops at Spelman College and finished up, graduated at Columbia College. You see her record right there. She's done a lot of middle school work. Still works in the middle school and is the AD at the middle school, as a matter of fact. That's her starting lineup.
You got Jordan Samuel, Kendra Wilson, Jillian Rush, and Zenavia Jones, who goes by Nene, and Taryn Hobson.
And over on the other side is our sound and images starting lineups, by the way. Trina Wagstaff right there, military veteran, played up ball at USC Upstate, played high school at Union under Ann Long, the Hall of Famer, her 3rd season at Irmo, and been around a little bit coaching as assistant before she got this head job right there. 3 seasons, 24-40, there's her starting lineup.
It's got Claire Howard, Abby Livingston, Jayla Anderson, Elena Whalen, and Andrea Collins, which has been changed because it is senior night, so a couple of those players aren't starting. She's going to get her seniors in right now. Starting
lineups brought to you by Sound and Images. And your starting lineup each and every week. Your resource for commercial audio and visual installations. Visit soundandimages.net.
So right now we've got Markiana Lewis in there, Andrea Collins, Allison Tillman, Corinne Burson-Wells, and Claire Howard.
Chip worn by the Demons. They're in red with the blue trim. Irmo in their traditional white with black and gold trim, as Yellow Jackets are usually colored, right? But black and yellow. So, missed the attempt on one end, and back comes Irmo. A 3-point attempt hard off the backboard. Nerves might be there, senior night. Might be a lot of turnovers here early, and there's going to be another one. So we've had a couple of miscues. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole, glad to have you with us on our final regular season game here on the Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week. It's been a great season, a great run, and there will be some championship broadcasts for you coming up. Check your local listings, but right now we have a good night of basketball ahead of you. Irmo working the ball around, gets it inside, up and in, and that's a nice basket that time by Corinne Burson-Wells.
Great half-court offense, moving the ball around and finding an open woman there, and she made the layup, was able to finish.
And back comes Lugoff-Elgin. That's number 4 for Lugoff-Elgin in that basket. That is Kendra Wilson, and both of those were Thornwell points in the paint. Become a licensed foster parent with Thornwell's foster care program. Visit thornwell.org and find out how you can foster hope for a child in need. Another turnover, and back comes the Demons. Ball off the knee, I believe, of Jordan Samuel. So again, frenetic pace, a bucket apiece, and turnovers. It's kind of how we've gotten it started here tonight.
Well, last time out, Irmo beat Lugoff-Elgin 66-64, so let's see if this one's a tight one up until the end, too.
May very well be. We expect a pretty high-scoring game once they settle in. Working around, the young lady, Corinne Burson-Wells. 2 baskets for her. Corinne Burson-Wells just outside the paint that time, and she has all 4 Irmo buckets.
You know, they say when it's your night, it's your night. And it's senior night for the senior.
There you go. What better night to shine? And there she is again with putting her fingerprints all over the game. And that time is good. Second attempt for Markiana Lewis, the seniors on senior night. And they're going to start in a 2-2-1 press. That was points in the paint, but Thornwell points in the paint by Markiana Lewis. Press broken. Oh, might have got away with a little foul that time. And good job blocking shots in there for Claire Howard. Claire Howard gets the rebound. Irmo up 4. Good, clean look at a 3 if she wanted it, but Claire Howard got great position and drew the foul that time on Zenavia Jones. She likes to go by Nene. So that's going to be her first foul, and Claire Howard goes to the line for 2. And our free throw line is sponsored. It is the Amick Farms free throw line. Amick Farms now hiring. Apply at countonamick.com.
Irmo not having a problem getting the ball inside. Looks like they're going to find most of their points in the paint right now.
The plan seems to be pretty clear. And we got a first sub of the ball game for Irmo. Coming in is Elena Whalen, who didn't start only because it's senior night. So they did make some changes. So Elena Whalen is one of their leading players, only a 9th grader, but she plays a lot. Claire Wages gets 1 of 2 at the Amick Farms free throw line. That 2-2-1 press is bothering Lugoff-Elgin now. Dangerous pass. Shot is short. And we'll talk about the youth of this Lugoff-Elgin team as we go along. They knocked that ball out of bounds. This Lugoff-Elgin team is so young. They start no seniors. They start nobody older than a sophomore. And they don't have a senior on the roster, by the way. So When you talk about youth.
When you talk about building and
Yes.
looking ahead to the future and potential, that's what you see this season.
Well, this is the foundation. This is literally
Yes.
ground floor, if there's ever been a ground floor. So Coach Megan McBride trying to turn it around. They've improved since last year. That's from Trina Wagstaff. The Irmo coaches even said that. She's seen a difference. Lugoff-Elgin has not won a region game this year, but they've been competitive, as you saw in the overtime loss to Irmo at home. Claire Howard, great position. I told you before off air that she does a great job playing. Besides, she didn't even know what she's doing yet. She's figured it out. She always seems to be in the right place. That's a throwing well points in the paint.
It's great when they turn and actually look at the basket. Some post players get so ready to kick it back out, but it's great that she was able to turn around and see she's wide open.
Yeah, she's going to be so good in these next couple of years to watch her develop at Irmo. And the one player they have not put in the game yet is Abby Livingston, the freshman who's a 2-year varsity starter. She really does a good job feeding Claire Howard as well. That's a good inbounds pass that time by Burson Wells, just better defense. Lugoff-Elgin comes away with it. Jillian Rush, we talked about her. Got the basket that time, nice pass, and that was Kendra Wilson. Great job. Throwing well points in the paint for Lugoff-Elgin. Double dribble. They're going to the bench. There's Abby Livingston. I just talked her up. Now, she is a blur. If you haven't seen her play, folks at home, you're in for a treat. As an 8th grader last year, she played a lot of minutes on this team, and she really gets the ball up and down the court. It's selfish. They say she's maybe too unselfish, according to Coach Wagstaff. Aaron shot again in there, and held ball possession arrow is going to go to the Yellow Jackets.
I think for a point guard, you want somebody unselfish. She was an all-region player last year. So she's a returning starter from last year, which means she started as an 8th grader, second leading scorer on this team, Livingston.
Yeah, she definitely is. She kind of does a good job of pushing the action, penetrating. This zone, that's 1-2-2 is bothering them a little bit, though. 1-2-2 can be hard to play against unless you see it a lot. No, open look that time, though. They got what they wanted and splash down. They're going to call that a 2, but that is Allison Tillman, number 25, a long 2.
A baby step backwards, and that one's a three-pointer.
Right. That's, long 2 is a bad shot normally. Crashing the boards for Lugoff could have been a foul that time. And we're going to step away at this point with 3:33 left to play in the first quarter. It's the Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week. Irmo, Lugoff-Elgin, 11-4 is your score. Come on back now. Welcome back to Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week. First quarter action, 11-4. Yellow Jackets over the Demons of Lugoff-Elgin. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole here with you. And, of course, coming up at halftime, we'll introduce you to this week's Atkins Law Firm Scholar Athletes. At the end of the season, one of the Scholar Athletes of the Week will win a $2,500 scholarship. Atkins Law, hard on the job. Who you hire matters. We have so many great sponsors that make it all happen, and great crew I'll be telling you about along the evening's events. Irmo attacking right to left. The court with Tim Whipple's name on the court. You see the boys actually coming up next, but a lot of tradition over here on the girls and boys side at Irmo. Another good entry pass. They would get the ball to the post at will. Got hit across the arm. They call it travel, but Claire Howard thought she got fouled, and she did shuffle those feet a little bit. And that's going to give Irmo should have set up that 2-2-1 press that's bothered the Lady Demons a little bit. There's a steal, a chance at a steal right there. Oh, around the world. Claire Howard's rebounds are stacking.
Lugoff-Elgin wanted to get transition buckets, but Irmo's making that pretty difficult.
You see Abby Livingston forced the pace that time, got an open three, but did not go. Lugoff-Elgin playing, competing hard. Attack, and Livingston got a hand on that shot attempt. She's always looking to push the ball ahead. She does a great job of that. Back to the right hand, up and in. You don't usually see that work. That was Andrea Collins, number 23. And back goes Lugoff-Elgin. Both teams get up and down, and just a missed shot attempt, and Howard snuffed that out. The ball's gonna stay right there. Lugoff-Elgin basketball, but tell you what, Jillian Rush is very aggressive, number 11 in that paint.
Oh, definitely. We've seen her fly around just as a freshman, 5'10", able to move around, try to get position. She's doing a good job for Lugoff-Elgin, trying to come up with some type of offense right now, down 13-4.
And they just can't get it to go. They have some point-blank shots. Can't get one to go down, Amanda. And that ball trickles out of bounds, so it's going to be Irmo basketball leading 13-4. And they both teams, it's been frenetic a little bit. Both teams trying to get their legs under them a little bit. Been a little disorganized on offense. And there'll be another travel. We had a bunch of travels. Great camera angle. Look at that great camera angle right there. Our camera operators, Taylor Shirley, Brittany Shank, Jessica Pasdenick, Adam Babington. They're doing their thing. Great camera shots all night long, all season long. There's your girl again, number 11. Rush off glass that time. I don't know if she called it or not, but it counts. She was a little bit outside the paint. We'll give Thornwell some love, though. It's close enough to the paint.
She probably could have driven that one, but she felt confident enough in her pull-up, and she took it.
It was an odd angle, but she got it off glass, and they're just trading steals now. Burson Wells. Corinne Burson Wells tried a long one. 7-point game now. High three, no good from Jordan Samuel. Another missed opportunity, just can't get one to go, but Trump playing so hard, Lugoff-Elgin is. Jillian Rush just can't buy one. Another hell ball? Are we going for the hell ball record?
Irmo having trouble there on the glass, so then they bring back in Claire Howard, their 6'3" post player down there, just a sophomore from Canton, Ohio, transferred in mid-season last year and was able to make an immediate impact on this varsity squad.
And that's, but point blank range, but she was surprised she was that open. Abby Livingston, the smallest person on the court, crashes in for a rebound because she moves really quick. She's like a jitterbug out there. She does a good job of that, though, getting the ball to Wages. Her and Wages work well together. Nice basket, Claire Howard. That is Thornwell points in the paint. I know Claire Wages, that's why I said that. It gets flowed, the name Claire flowed with it. Claire Howard. I saw Claire over the game at Ridgeview this year. She played really big in that ball game. They got her with the push-off. I saw it. I thought they were going to miss it. She got a little two-hand extension on that rebound attempt. Claire Howard. And they're going to set up. Yeah, Lugoff-Elgin went down the court. They thought it was on them. They caught Howard with her Anthony Cookie Jar, the sophomore, listed at 6'3". Both teams are subbed pretty liberally. Collins back in for Irmo. A three-pointer, it looked good. And crashing the boards, they just can't get one to drop. 2-on-1. That was the right play to keep the ball that time, but a putback, Andrea Collins, number 23, the senior. And she's going to get the foul, too. She made the bucket. She's going to get the foul, Amanda. $17.2 left in the first quarter. Still, Shania Stokes had it stolen, got trapped. Got a chance to get one off. Abby Livingston, the Hezi, and that's where the quarter's going to end. 17-6. Irmo over Lugoff-Elgin, first quarter. The Russia's High School Hoops Game of the Week. Back at it. Russia's High School Hoops Game of the Week. Second quarter action coming up. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole, the world famous Amanda Poole, right here courtside. And of course, stay tuned for the Stewart Law Office halftime report for a full recap of the first half. One moment can change your life. Stewart Law Offices has over 25 years of protecting the rights of the injured. Ben, I enjoyed your work all the time. I saw an interview you had about South Carolina State and signing day this week. Great job as always.
Yeah, exciting stuff happening down in Orangeburg.
Yep, somebody loves Allison. You saw that poster. Senior night. Seniors getting all kind of love. Oh, nice little short corner jumper that time. Good ball movement by the Lady Demons. Basket by Taryn Hobson, one of the leading scorers of this team, one of the leaders. Defensive Player of the Year last year as an 8th grader, by the way. She's one of those freshmen, very young team. Off glass, Andrea Collins played a lot on last year's team. Lugoff-Elgin, that was points in the paint by Thornwell the last time for Lugoff-Elgin. Howard, she might have traveled. Howard did a good job snuffing that play out. 19-8 is your score. Livingston looking to force. She had Howard. Collins, who hit the last bucket, around the world, in and out. Got a rebound from Rush. And Rush had a chance at a three. Hey, there it is. They warmed up a little bit. Lugoff-Elgin finally getting some buckets. I think that's a 2. That was Kendra Wilson, number 4.
And that's what the Demons are going to need to do to dig themselves out of a little deficit they've built in that first quarter, just having some sluggish offense due to the Irmo's press.
They'll get an offensive foul on Irmo. Waiting on the indication who it's on, though. Oh, Claire Howard. That's at least 2 on her now. She may be, Coach Wagstaff wants an explanation, but that's on Howard. That's 2. They're going to look to maybe get her out. Yep. So, subbing her out of the ball game right now.
See if the Demons can take advantage of when that sides is out of this game, if they can get a couple second chance points here.
So explanation, you got to come to the sideline and explain to your coach exactly what had happened. Was Hobson just aggressive. And there she is getting her own putback. Taryn, listen, I love the aggression. Taryn Hobson, the freshman.
Sometimes the best defensive players can be your best offensive players. They're your hardest workers. They normally move around the court very quickly.
Yes, that was a Thornwell points in the paint once again. Visit thornwell.org and find out how you can foster hope for a child in need. Another turnover. We've had a lot of this. We had a lot of offensive rebounds. We had a lot of traveling calls and a lot of turnovers.
Well, that's what Irmo wants out of a press, not only to be able to get steals, but just have those forced turnovers where Irmo doesn't really need to do much to get the ball back in their hands.
True, very true, man. So, looks like they're matching up man-to-man now. They were in a 1-2-2 early, Lugoff-Elgin was. They switched defenses in the second quarter. Abby Livingston, I tell you, she's always going to try to be aggressive. That time, maybe over-penetrated a little bit. Good defense by Hobson.
She's quick out there.
She really
is a flash. You weren't lying.
Yeah, Livingston's really. And I got to give Lugoff-Elgin, they're young, but they play so hard. And you know they're going to develop, so you got to think the future is very bright for the Lady Demons.
There's definitely positives in a young team.
Yes. These girls play so hard. They really go out and compete in that feeder program. Remember the feeder program? A couple of middle schools there. So I didn't mention that. I said that Megan McBride is an Atlanta native. Spent a lot of time growing up in Dillon as well, and one of her assistant coaches, Keisha Moore, is a Dillon native as well. Dillon is a town that means a lot to me and my family, so shout out to Dillon. Oh, man, listen, Hobson shot that gap. She's so athletic. Kept the ball in bounds. That was a good job by Hobson. It's the second time she's made a steal.
Great hustle to keep the ball in play.
And with the youth, you get the turnovers. And some of this will settle down for them. The game will settle down for them some. And Trinity Williams back in the ball game for a sophomore.
I think those inconsistencies can cause sluggish offenses because you can't build momentum.
That very well said. Man-to-man, good job picking up. Trinity Williams picking up three-quarter court on Abby Livingston, making her work. But Corinne Burson-Wells with a little 360 and gets in the paint. Thornwell points in the paint for number 40, Burson-Wells. And we get a travel. A lot of turnovers for Lugoff-Elgin. They got to fix that, and they will as they mature.
Burson-Wells, she's the one that scored first for Irmo tonight, and she's still doing her thing on senior night. Doesn't normally start, but is starting, or did start tonight because she's a senior, and way to go out with a bang.
Yes, she's I think, a 3-year varsity player. We've done a couple of games over the years, and she's been on the roster for a minute. Always been a contributor. We missed that 360 disco move. She had a little disco fever early in that. Oh, that ball used all the paint up on the rim that time, and back comes Lugoff-Elgin, trailing 21-12. They in red with blue trim. No plan, nowhere to go right there. And good job getting back by Irmo. And here they go. Corinne Burson-Wells, she's been around the ball the entire game, making the most. They're going to get her for offense. She tried to she had to clear
There's ways to create space. That's probably not the best way to do it.
Coach Megan McBride fired up. You see her fired up with that defense. Coaches love defensive plays.
Yes.
You're drawing a charge? Oh, my goodness. You can't. I need to get the name of the defender. I need to get that name. Drawing charges is huge. Coaches love that. Good way to get on the court. Stay on the court. Shot was a little short that time, and it's going to stay right there with Lugoff-Elgin. But tell you what, they don't lack aggression, the Demons.
I feel like sometimes when you have younger players, sometimes they're shy or timid, but these girls are confident in what they're trying to do here, and that's a big part of it, the mental game.
Oh, she might have moved those puppies a little bit. Oh, thought about it. Good job, Andrea Collins closing out. Abby Livingston's going to push this point. Always make it to and one. Count that, and one. Abby Livingston, the freshman, smallest player on the court with the Thornwell points in the paint, the hoop and the harm. Here it is.
Trinity Williams tried to beat her there, but couldn't set up in time, because how can you catch her?
You can't. She's quick. Quick as a hiccup. Quick as a New York minute. I got a bunch of them, man. Old men have a lot of sayings. At the Emick Farms free throw line, Abby Livingston makes good on the third of the three-point play, and they've doubled up Lugoff-Elgin now, and they're going to press. There's an Emick Farms free throw line. Ball's inside again. And they're going to say Burson-Wells knocked that out of bounds, and it's going to So let's step away for a moment. You take a look at that three-point play right there. We're going to step away. Rush's High School Hoops Game of the Week here in Irmo, South Carolina. Demons, Yellow Jackets. Welcome back inside the party known as the Rush's High School Hoops Game of the Week. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole here with you, and Yellow Jackets of Irmo leading 24-12 over Lugoff-Elgin. Of course, coming up at halftime, we'll have our administrator with each of tonight's schools competing in the Stanley Law Office Educator Spotlight. Stanley Law, your injury law professionals. Shout out to them and all of our outstanding sponsors of the Game of the Week. 3:49 to play in the first half. And it's going to be up to Lugoff-Elgin to capitalize on some of these opportunities. They get the ball in the paint. They're
just really having trouble with that press to be able to set something up and make a good pass.
See right there, there's another light right there. Again, this one goes. They're going to keep on until they get it going. I want to see that. Taryn Hobson, with 23, the 5'9" freshman with the Thornwell points in the paint.
She averages about 11 points and 8 rebounds per game. Definitely a game changer if she can get going right now. She's heating up.
She really is. And there's that aggression again. Nice steal that time. Nene Jones, number 12, an 8th grader, by the way. Corinne Burson-Wells is really making the most of her last home game on this court.
As you should. That's one of those things where coaches say, you know, leave it all on the court. This last time you could be here, you don't know when you'll be here again. Get this opportunity to play this game with your friends.
Absolutely. There's nothing like it, man. These are the memories she'll take with her, and she's really having a game tonight. Rush just can't really catch fire. She's hit a couple here and there. Abby Livingston picked the dribble up in the wrong place. Wisely bounced it off the leg of the defender. You don't want your point guard picking it up on that baseline. And somebody needs to help her, too. Am I right? You play guard. You want some help coming back.
Yeah, that's when someone's got to flash to the middle, and you got to get it to them.
30-second timeout call, so we're staying right here with them. And you look at the Irmo bench. That's Coach Wagstaff, Coach Megan with her back to you right there. Spellman, and then Columbia College, Koala. She's very active in her community and teaches 8th grade science at Stover Middle School.
Okay.
In Kershaw County. She's the athletic director as well at Stover Middle. So that's how you get their feeder program going. In middle school, they go right on up. That's how you do it. And that's why so many 8th graders. This roster has 2 8th graders and 3 freshmen on it. That's really young.
And basically all of them are the starters.
Right.
They're not just as depth.
Right.
These are people that are
key players. So coast to coast. Abby Livingston, you better stop ball with her. She didn't make the layup, but nobody got in front of her. Defense number 1 is stop the ball. Short corner jumper. Good rebound that time for Irmo is Allison Tillman. Bad pass by Collins. Threw it back toward her own basket. Livingston, you got to clear the defenders on that.
That might be the only negative for someone who can play so fast, is that sometimes you play too fast and you can't finish at the rim.
I know a little bit about it. They're going to call offensive foul on Collins, a legal screen. They caught her. She did not argue.
Maybe a last-minute move there.
So Lugoff-Elgin has a chance at 2:43 left to play in the half to cut it under 10. They just got to finish some of this point-blank looks. They have not shot well. It's a clean look that time by Rush. Just. I mean, that's the shot you want your best player, you want your leading scorers to get that clean look, but back comes Irmo. 1-on-2. Just hard off the backboard by Collins. Maybe should have pulled that out. Hobson's going to Euro.
Ooh. Tip.
Just wasn't an ankle for that. There was no ankle. And a little controversy.
And what's hurting Lugoff-Elgin is so many misses means they've got to hustle back on defense, because after a make, you get a little breather for a second to get back on defense. So Irmo's taking advantage of their misses.
Yeah, a team that really wants to get out and run, your missed basket is a fast break starter. It depends on how the ball, how clean the rebound has gotten. And then you can't set up your press. So it's all kind of detriment. Again, a point blank look, just a Rush is rushing her shot. That's a rush shot right there. She didn't really turn around and get a look at the rim. Again, that's youth. Hell ball possession arrow is going to go Irmo way. 2:04 left to play in the half. Every time you think Lugoff-Elgin's about to dig into the lead, they have a.
They've been getting looks, Stacey. It's just a matter of a couple sinking in there, and then they can build up some momentum.
Yes. And again, I love the effort they play with. Both teams play very hard. Just a little bit out of control. And that right there is a perfect example. Head was not up. So Lugoff-Elgin had it. And they're going to end up retaining possession because the Lugoff-Elgin player deflected it. But the ball handler's got to keep her head up. The youngins, they will learn. A line drive three, just rushed. The shot was rushed. They're not selling and getting their feet set on some of these shots. And back comes Livingston. She's going to force it. She forces the action. I told you she was going to do that. There she is. Abby Livingston, as advertised, throwing well points in the paint. You got to stop her.
I was just about to say, Irmo hasn't made a bucket in the past 2 minutes, and then there she goes.
I mean, she knows she can push the issue when she wants to. She has that speed and handle. There's going to be another hell ball possession arrow. This time is going to stay right there. Lugoff-Elgin. Oh, check that. They're going to call a foul. Yep, excuse me. That's a foul on number 22 for Irmo, Elena Whalen. I thought I saw the first indicator. I thought it was a hell ball. So there's going to be 2 shots at the Emick Farms free throw line. And can't get that one to go down. That's Kendra Wilson. She's an old sophomore on this team. If you're a sophomore on this team right here, an old lady on the Lugoff-Elgin basketball team. They call her ma'am. Eighth graders are calling her ma'am. And this one, neither free throw goes down, so another opportunity missed at the Emick Farms free throw line. Missed layup by Irmo. Now they have a 2-on-1. Lugoff-Elgin has the score, and again, didn't have control of the basketball, and Irmo's back there.
Here we go.
Hobson with a power dribble. Livingston's going to throw ahead right here. This could be a N1 opportunity if he makes it. No foul, no basket. Both teams have missed a lot of shots.
A lot of bunnies.
A lot of bunnies. There you go. No Easter time. Just a wild 3.
I mean, credit to Irmo's defense, but the Demons need to find some sense of pace here.
Yeah, they're just kind of launching right now. But again, some of these are the follies of youth. There's going to be a foul on that far, right across the court from where we sit. In front of the scorer's table, that was a little hip check. Irmo has the ball with 32.5. See if they hold. They're clearly not holding for a shot right here, so the air ball launched. It'll be Lugoff-Elgin's basketball. Let's see if they'll hold for one shot. There's Megan McBride. Man, looked like it was going down for Hobson that time. Sharon Hobson couldn't get it to go.
Good pass.
At the rim, that's a good pass, good basket. You tell me who made the pass, I'll tell you who made the shot.
Livingston with the assist.
And Whalen with the finish. Throwing well points in the paint. And
there we go.
Right at the buzzer, it looks like, for Lugoff-Elgin, Jillian Rush, the freshman. That's going to take us to halftime, folks. 28 28-16 is your score. Irmo over Lugoff-Elgin. Stay with us for all kind of exciting things at halftime on the Russia's High School Hoops Game of the Week.
Welcome back to the Stewart Law Office's Halftime Report. One moment can change your life. Stewart Law Offices has over 25 years of protecting the rights of the injured. Visit stewartlawoffices.net today.
Welcome back to halftime, and it's now time for our Atkins Law Firm Scholar Athlete of the Week. This week for Lugoff-Elgin, it is Madison Knorr. Madison is a two-time All-American cheerleader and has also been named All-Region. In that school, she has a 5.274 GPA and is the president of the National Honor Society. In the community, she is active in the Miss South Carolina organization and was top 10 in the Miss SC team. Madison isn't certain of her future plans just yet, but we wish her the very best wherever she goes. Congratulations, Madison. You are our Scholar Athlete of the Week from Atkins Law Firm. More halftime coming up.
Welcome back to the Stewart Law Office's Halftime Report. One moment can change your life. Stewart Law Offices has over 25 years of protecting the rights of the injured. Visit stewartlawoffices.net today.
Welcome in. We're at halftime in Irmo, South Carolina. The Yellow Jackets, 28-16 over the Lady Demons. Stacey Huff here courtside, joined by the principal of Lugoff-Elgin High School, Mr. Corey Wright. And Corey, talk about, if you would, Principal Wright, some of the exciting things you have going on at your school, including something coming up in 24 hours or less.
Exactly. At 3 o'clock tomorrow, we'll be over at Dreher High School. Our Demon Wrestling team will actually be competing for the second consecutive year in the state championship. So hopefully we can bring the trophy home this year. We were runner-ups last year, looking to do a little bit better, going against a power like Eastside High School out of Greenville. We've also been one of 2,000 schools across the nation to be a part of the AP Capstone program. So we're really proud of that. This is our second year of that, so we'll actually have some AP Capstone graduates this year. So we're really excited about a lot of the things going on at Lugoff-Elgin High School.
So you got a really going on over at Lugoff-Elgin High School. Well, one thing that's going on is the last game of the regular season, and both men's and women's team, boys and girls teams have had a pretty decent season. Talk about tonight. They're going to put it out. The girls are trailing. The boys coming up next. What's going to happen?
I always have belief in our kids. You know, they've worked hard. We've seen tremendous improvement in our girls program from last year to this year. The girls have really worked hard. I believe they have what it takes to pull it out. And the boys, I've been really proud of what Coach Jones and his staff have done. Through all of the adversity, you know, with some injuries and things of that nature, they have continued to compete. And that's the biggest thing, is getting these kids to learn how to compete. And when last time we played them, it was a pretty close game. I don't see why we can't come here in the den of the Jackets and take it tonight.
But thank you very much for spending some time with us halftime. Corey Wright, principal of Lugoff-Elgin High School. We'll be back with more halftime coming up after this.
Welcome back to the Stewart Law Office's Halftime Report. One moment can change your life. Stewart Law Offices has over 25 years of protecting the rights of the injured. Visit StewartLawOffices.net today.
Welcome back to halftime here at Irmo, South Carolina, the campus of the Yellow Jackets. Irmo leading the Lady Demons of Lugoff-Elgin 28-16. Stacey Huff and Amanda Poole courtside here. Stanley Law halftime. And how do we get to 28-16? We have a moving picture show here. And Amanda, can you take it away, please, ma'am?
Of course I can take it away. First half highlights coming at you right now. Irmo lighting it up. That's Markiana Lewis, the senior, making her mark there. Double zeros, Claire Howard doing her thing in the paint. Lugoff-Elgin trying to respond here, but Irmo able to actually make their shots more than a couple times tonight. There you go. Andrea Collins, who's been doing her thing, the other senior for Irmo. And then Livingston with the assist. Yes. Claire Howard with the bucket. She's been doing her thing. And
there's Collins again.
They've been crashing the boards there. That was Andrea Collins. Big bucket there. Lugoff-Elgin trying to close up this gap. Fighting for the rebound. And then, of course, cannot forget about Corinne Burson-Wells. 6 points for her that first half, and they were allowed 6 points. Livingston with the coast-to-coast and the and one, the three-point play there for Irmo.
That's a bright spot. Hobson's played well. The freshman from Lugoff-Elgin's played pretty well. And that's Livingston again. I love that crossover there, putting them on skate, breaking ankles. Let's go to some national highlights and check out some games of the week around the country.
Here are the high school hoops best plays of the week.
Played on the baseline, open room, and a two-handed flush by Justice Mitchell.
That's hurting Ben Lippen.
And every time, we've seen this before, it's deja vu. Stay on the drawn.
Look at the steal by Anderson. I told you he could run.
Yeah. Student sections, they have really made this atmosphere fantastic. Whoa, up and away we go.
Evan Carter, he's going to get to that left hand. He's so strong and skilled with the English on that left.
He's mature beyond his years. Hard drive. It's Degnan. lets it fly. We got overtime. Out to Mikulik. Got it! Nolensville wins!
And we're back here ready to start the second half. Irmo Yellow Jackets 28. Lady Demons of Lugoff-Elgin 16. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole here with you. We're looking for big things in the second half. Lugoff-Elgin starts with the ball. They're in red. Irmo is in the white with black and gold trim. And block shot by Claire Howard once again. She's been really patrolling that paint for Irmo. And another aggressive attack, but just can't get it to go down. That's been the theme of the night. Hobson, no good. And on the rebound, it's a hell ball possession arrow. It's going to go over to Irmo.
We mentioned it's senior night for Irmo, and every senior has scored so far tonight already in the first half.
Good observation, young lady. Get you paying attention. Oh, my goodness. You don't seem very old at all, though. No seniors on Lugoff. They won't have a senior night this
right,
year, I guess.
exactly.
They never had one. Unless they have a night for senior citizens like me. I come and get free coffee or something. But Tillman picked up a dribble, and Howard, she does so well that you saw that drop step. She has really good footwork. I think she's going to be just better and better as time goes on. Corinne Burson-Wells working hard in the paint, number 40 there. She's been so active. Yeah,
she's got 6 points so far tonight, and her points have been big points. They've been hustle plays, really drawing the foul there in this one, see if she can get 2 from it.
She's going to be at the Amick Farms free throw line. She's going to get to add to that total if she can knock them down. Amick Farms now hiring. Apply at countonamick.com. No good. Man, what we need to get is a stat on how many missed free throws have we had. Both teams have just been poor from the line. Lugoff-Elgin more so than Irmo.
That comes from youth as well, like we've talked about with this Demon team.
Yeah, and missed 0 for 2. 0 for 2 at the free throw line, I've always said, that's a turnover. You might as well just hand the ball to the other team. She makes up for it by getting a steal here. If you can really make up for missing free throws. Just sloppy with the ball, both teams. And nobody home, got to finish it. Nice steal and finish. Kendra Wilson, the sophomore, number 4 from Lugoff-Elgin, throwing well points in the paint.
Yeah, Wilson's averaging just about 7 points per game, and she needs to step up. They need a couple people to step up for the Demons if they want to get this ball game back into, 1 or 2 possession game right now. It's only 10 points.
Back in, Janiyah Stokes in for Irmo, goes to the bench early, 1 minute in. Livingston, she does such a great job feeding Howard on the baseline. Pocket pass. Livingston and Howard are throwing well points in the paint. Well done.
That was incredible. Able to not only find her and see that she's open, but maneuver around and get it to her without it getting stolen.
And Howard just affecting shots in the paint. She blocked one and intimidated another. Howard is really a force in that paint right there.
Howard has a 4.7 GPA and will take a visit to Yale.
I love it. You
this summer.
Can't beat that with a stick.
That's
that is
pretty cool.
Awesome. I love to hear about the scholar athletes and all their outstanding accomplishments. And there's another one right there. She's going on the court and in the classroom. A visit to Yale?
Yeah.
I don't think they let me ride past Yale. It's in New Haven, Connecticut. I may not be able to ride past. Howard, Claire Howard is dominant like Claire Huxtable. Just impressive. Her point total is mounting. That's throwing well points in the paint. That just plucks it out of the air. Young lady has good footwork, great hands. Her future's bright. Really great hands. Just pluck that. Like a defensive back. Lugoff-Elgin playing man-to-man. Look at that. Look at the footwork. Her footwork is pristine. And they're going to get him a 3-second. While she was doing that, another teammate was watching. Sometimes the ball sticks.
Gotta get open.
Teammates watch. But Claire Howard really has, and I don't want to say deceptive, but I guess that is what she's deceptively quick with her feet.
She played volleyball for the first time ever this past season.
And I guarantee that helps.
Learning those skills that you can translate to both courts.
Yes, guarantee that helps. Good rebound by Janiyah Stokes. 1-on-3 though. She's got to hold this up, I would think. Yes. Lugoff-Elgin did a great job getting back. Livingston. The old freshman. She's a veteran freshman point guard for Irmo. Played on a pretty solid team last year.
Oh, good cut.
Great cut, but again, both teams mishandling the ball. Just not. Neither team is valuing the pumpkin. You got to value the orange right there. You got to. Oh, got away with a little travel. There's Camille Charles in the ball game for Lugoff-Elgin, number 14. Air ball. Livingston, she pushed it, got away with a little push off. And Hobson's going to clear it for Lugoff-Elgin, but too much air under that pass, and Livingston knocked it out of bounds. 4:53 left in the third quarter, 32-18, and Lugoff-Elgin, you keep figuring they're going to make a quick move here and just have wasted trips down the court.
Yeah, especially on the offensive side. They've been able to kind of slow down Irmo a little bit, but they're not doing much on the offensive side to be able to bring this thing closer.
Jillian Rush has not been able to get going offensively. Collins, the senior, bringing the ball across the court. Oh, that's offense. She hooked. Collins used that off arm to James Harden move. She battered. She battered. She beat down the defender with that left arm.
I think she needed a screen more than a hook there.
She had her in a headlock, I believe, for her. One quick moment. WWE going on right there, but they caught her. Nice itchy pass for Lugoff-Elgin, and Claire Howard just plucked the ball out of the defenders. She's a shot blocker. Why not a head fake for her, though?
That's a foul.
But you know what? It's a break for Irmo. They gave that foul to 15. They gave that foul to Markiana Lewis instead of Claire Howard.
Oh, okay.
That's why, because I thought Howard had all ball up top. So that would have been her third foul. Might have had her sit down for a moment. And another missed free throw. We've had enough of those. At the line is Camille Charles, the junior, the only junior on the squad. She's got to feel like grandma. With 8th and 9th graders running around out here. She's coming back for another year, so this team will get better next year. Howard with a good outlet pass. Lugoff-Elgin gets back on defense pretty well, though. They really do a good job. Livingston, again, I tell you, she does a great job with Howard. That's just beautiful. Good post entry, good footwork, throwing well points in the paint. And that's just beautiful basketball right there. I tell you, Livingston, when she came in the game, didn't start because it's senior night. Once she came in, she immediately finds her buddy Howard. And they got a delay of game warning going on. Irmo, somebody touched the ball as they went through the hoop. Lugoff-Elgin, another clean look, and there it is. She gets one to go. That's what you need to see if you're Lugoff-Elgin. Jillian Rush, their leading scorer, freshman. Throwing well points in the paint. Livingston again. See that time they caught on to it. Good job that time by Camille Charles. She saw the pass coming. Another missed layup. It's a tough angle.
Yeah, poor position right under the basket.
Yeah, the passer had to head up, but they just let her under the basket. We'll step away. 34-20 is your score. 3:41 left to play in the third quarter. It's the Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week from Irmo, South Carolina. Welcome back inside Rutgers High School Hoops Game of the Week. And of course, it's now time to check in with our Smile Cam, brought to you by Lexington Medical Center. Smells like teen spirit. And the youngins having a good time. There's a cheer squad. There's some youngins in the crowd eating the cotton candy in a bucket and all such things. We love you, Allison. It's celebrating senior night here at Irmo High School. A lot of smiles in the building. Last home regular season game. Look at that. Look at racing the cars. You can't beat. Look at you can't beat that. That's good living right there. Smile Cam from Lexington Medical Center. As the only local independent hospital in the Midlands, we're here for you always. From Lexington Medical Center brings you that Smile Cam. I'm smiling. Manipula's smiling. Not only do we have a good girls game is entertaining, we have a boys game coming up next. It's going to be a lot of good athletes. I've seen both of those teams play earlier this year, some other events and tournaments around the Midlands, and it's a lot of good athletes.
Yeah, everybody wanting to finish this regular season strong here.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of up and down in that boys game. This game here has been fast-paced. And Abby Livingston with a nice, the dribble was fine, couldn't finish. She got her own rebound, and she stays at it again. A tough, young competitor. So that's about the third time she's gotten her offensive rebound. And that time was a hell ball, I believe they call it. They're going to give it over to Lugoff-Elgin.
Following your shot, I've always loved that in players. Different type of intensity, different type of effort.
Hobson got that short corner jumper. She shot it before it started to fall a little bit. Number 23 in red. So it's a 12-point game. Can Lugoff-Elgin make a run here, Amanda?
Well, with Claire Howard out, maybe.
Yeah, you're right. You can go in the paint because that paint was clogged up with Howard there. She's blocking shots and getting rebounds, and it's wide open. And that's the thing, is open on offense as well, and that's a nice cut and basket. Markiana Lewis with a big curl and finish, throwing well points in the paint.
Her second bucket tonight, the senior getting more minutes in this evening and take advantage of those time on the court.
It's going to be a two-shot foul called here. The lead is still 14. They can't get over that hump of being a 14-point lead.
Both teams have not shot the ball well from the charity stripe, but for Lugoff-Elgin, it's a little bit more important for them to build some momentum here.
Fouls on Whalen, and the Amick Farms free throw line is Camille Charles, who's been very active. She gets where to go. That's rare in this game, a made free throw. Amick Farms now hiring. Apply at countonamick.com. Outstanding sponsors as well. We mentioned some of our sponsors as we go along here. They've done a great job all season. We thank all of them. Going for 2 for 2, and no, hard off the front rim. And Lugoff-Elgin get a chance to get 3 or 4 points on this trip. 3-point. Now it's going to be a 3-shot foul. Hand in the cookie jar. Markiana Lewis fouled a 3-point shooter, and the coaches hate that.
I think that one was all about timing. If she would have gotten there a little bit later, it would have been all air and ball, but got the hands in there. So Lugoff-Elgin, chance for 3 free ones.
Jordan Samuel, number 1 at the Amick Farms free throw line. And guess what? A missed free throw. Just missed opportunities. I tell you right now, they're down 13, and if you look at the missed free throws, Lugoff-Elgin has probably 9 or 10 missed free throws in this game, and we're in the third quarter. That one hit nothing. So one hit rim, the second one touches nothing. Which is, I mean, it's hard to do. It's hard to airball a free throw. Unless the ball slips out your hands or nerves. And she may be fatigued, she may be tired, but 0 for 3. Both teams leaving points on the table. And a foul call on the rebound.
While we have noted that this is a young team, I mean, Jordan Samuel, an 8th grader, it's moments like this is that where you need to grow, you need to mature when it comes to a free bucket like that.
Absolutely, you got to get that. Abby Livingston, and she misses in the paint. Claire Howard misses a layup, just a lot of missed shots, so they're going to get a 2-shot foul here.
I think she got fouled about 6 times down there.
I was about to say, if you ask her and Coach Wagstaff, they say that wasn't the first foul, but they got one though. And it's called on Hobson. It's the Amick Farms free throw line again for Howard. Averaging almost 11 points a game. You see right there, about a little over 2 blocks a game. She has at least 3 or 4 this game, unofficially.
Howard.
She misses.
Yep.
So, it's a theme. It's the reverse. I'm trying to do the reverse broadcaster theme. When you know, the Jinx, you making them, they say, and they miss one. They're missing. I'm trying to talk about it, so they start making
there
them.
We go.
There's one right there. It's 1 of 2. After we saw 3 in a row missed on the other end.
Mm-hmm.
Nice drop step, and Howard just snuffing out shots in there. She just snuffing them out. You gotta give her a head fake, something. Livingston pushing off of that off arm. And back comes Lugoff-Elgin. Jordan Samuel pushing the pace. Open court. Samuel really nowhere to go, though. Might have got bailed out with a foul. There was nowhere to go. And they're calling that 2 shots. Because that's the 5th team foul. So high school league rules this year in South Carolina, 5 fouls per quarter. On the 5th foul, you get double bonus.
Which sounds like a great opportunity for Lugoff-Elgin if
right.
they could.
And she makes
there we go.
She went over 3 on the 3-pointer. This time she gets the first one down to Emick Farms free throw line, and Janiyah Stokes back in the game for Irmo. So let's see if she get another one down. This will be cutting the lead down to 12. And no good. A good job fighting for that loose ball, and thought Lugoff-Elgin was going to make a dent. They have not been within 10 or less since early in the ball game. It's a double dribble. Now, Janiyah Stokes, if you ask her right now, if you mic her up, just say I was pushed. That's why I traveled. But we're not gonna mic her up. The referee called a travel. She might have got bumped. But if she had a mic, she would tell the world.
Livingston was ready with that backdoor cut to the bucket, but she just couldn't see her.
Samuel's a nice, strong handle at point, though. She's got to keep her head up. Samuel's an 8th grader. She'll get so much better. Again, a turnover right there, and Burson Wells glad to take advantage. Oh! Nice little trickeration that time, and a putback. It's just too much Irmo. Elena Whalen, the freshman. Too much Irmo swarming to the boards this game.
Burson Wells has been all over this court tonight.
She really had. That's her again right there. That was her boxing out with a great box out right there that caused the ball to go off of Lugoff-Elgin. So Wells plays a good, but she's been in the program, as I mentioned. This is, I believe, her 3rd year on varsity. She gets it. She knows, where to go, how to. She plays very smart. And the lead is 15, Amanda. Howard. Stokes might look at one. There's a 3-ball. And guess who? Corinne Burson-Wells with the throwing well points in the paint. She is in the right spot at all times, it seems.
She's got 8 points tonight. This is a player that only averages about 2 points per game, so she's having her night tonight.
She may have 8 rebounds as well. There's another one. And you know what? She's smart. I'll tell you what she did as a senior move. It's a hell ball that's going to go to Irmo. She bumped the shooter with her hips and kept her hands up. I heard a coach the other night at the game I was announcing doing PA said, show your hands and get busy down low. But show the referee your hands. She showed the referee her hands and she nudged. That's a senior play. That's high basketball IQ. Show your hands, but you look innocent up top. she absolutely nudged Lugoff-Elgin girl out of bounds. But look, I'm good. Look, got my hands.
It's like a magic trick.
Yeah, prestidigitation.
Yes.
Prestidigitation. See, look at that word. I can't spell it. Don't ask me to spell it. 17-point lead. It's Super Bowl week, so Irmo's up by a touchdown, 2 touchdowns and a field goal right now. Jordan Samuels. And I will get your Super Bowl pick before the night's over, Amanda. 2-shot foul. This is going to be on Howard. Howard wants the offensive foul, of course. Can you imagine a player saying, I did it?
No.
That doesn't happen anymore. At the line is number 14, Camille Charles for Lugoff-Elgin. Line drive, gets it to go. She's played hard all night. Hadn't had a lot of luck shooting. Nobody has, but played very hard. And went the last 12 seconds of the 3rd quarter right here. Got both of them. Hey, 2 free throws made. At least we're going to give her a game ball. We're going to stop and have a little mid-court ceremony. Livingston, guess what? Forcing the action. This time out of control a little bit. Can they get a shot off? And they're going to get a double dribble with 1.4 seconds.
I think Livingston was ready to take some contact there, but the Demons backed off. She was coming in too fast, couldn't finish, but now Irmo gets another chance.
She is so tough. And they're going to bring in, Lugoff-Elgin's going to bring in a player with the last couple seconds here, or 2nd and a half, Reagan Glover, a sophomore.
She played in 15 games, averages less than a point per game.
And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. And we'll step away Irmo 41, Lugoff-Elgin 26. Stacy Huff and Amanda Poole, glad to have you with us on another Rush's High School Hoops Game of the Week. Come on back. Welcome back, Rush's High School Hoops Game of the Week. Stacy Huff, Amanda Poole here courtside having a great time calling the Yellow Jackets 41, Lady Demons 26 with 8 minutes to settle it. And of course, coming up in this fourth quarter, we'll announce Steve Padgett's Honda of Lake Murray Player of the Game. Before you buy, give Steve a try. Visit HondaofLakeMurray.com today. And it is senior night here in Whipple Court, on Whipple Court, on the campus of Irmo High School. And the girls are like they're on their way to a victory if they can hold on. This game not as close as the overtime win at Lugoff. But nice power dribble, just can't. The story of the night for Lugoff-Elgin, couldn't finish again, and Breston Wells with another rebound. She's gonna mess around and get a double-double tonight. Collins under pressure. A lot of contact. Someone behind us. Can you hear that at home?
I can hear it.
Somebody behind us believes that was a foul. And so did the referee agreed. The referee said, I concur, and called a foul on Reagan Glover, who was really bodying the ball handler.
The Demons' defense has been aggressive, but it's needed to be. Try to disrupt this Irmo offense in some way.
Tillman on the wing. So Wells, good hands. So Wells plays a strong game. She got a little contact in that paint right there. Let's go. They're going to call that on Jordan Samuel. We're less than a minute in the fourth quarter. There's 2 fouls in, so 3 more fouls, and Irmo will be shooting 2 from then on. Which helps Lugoff if they want to stop the clock later, but they don't want to keep sending them to the line in case they make a few. Steal this time by Rush, and Rush powers her way. She rush hour traffic and gets one to go off glass.
I'm pretty sure all of her buckets have a hit off the glass there. She's been using that backboard
really
as a aid for her.
Jillian Rush, the 9th grader, 5'9". Where's the number that old Stacy Huff wore in high school, number 11.
Oh.
By the way, point of personal privilege. Back in my day, Lugoff-Elgin was in our region when I was at Chesterfield, so I played against. I'm very familiar with that court. Very familiar with I always had a good athletic program, girls and boys side over there. A lot of good athletes that come through there. Oh, is it a travel? Yeah, they got a travel on Camille Charles. Yeah, so I'm very familiar with those Lugoff Demons. I did not love them as a high school student. Did not love them. A lot of respect, though. A lot of respect. Breston Wells being harassed. That was good defense that time, just harassing the passer. And they're going to call a timeout. Yeah, Irmo was looking a little raggedy there, so Coach Wagstaff will call a 30-second timeout. No, she's going to make it a full timeout. Make it full. It's Coach Megan McBride on your screen and her staff.
Looks like Claire Howard will come back in for Irmo. She was ready to get subbed in. What's interesting, I was talking to Howard's dad before this game, and he played basketball for a JUCO for 2 years and then 2 years in Utah.
Okay.
So it's a basketball family, and he's the one that's really been pushing Howard to do her thing, but she's found her own love of the game as well, he was kind of telling me. So, and like I said, she's got that visit with Yale. She's going to have some interest when you see kind of this foundation that she's set already as a sophomore and what she'll be capable of by her senior year.
Without a question. You see the brain trust over there, Coach Wagstaff, in the black. You like those boots. You like the boots and the pants.
Oh, yeah. She got the leather, like, joggers on or
Yeah,
something, the
yeah,
snake print boots. Love it.
Yeah, get jiggy with it. And her husband, they both from the military. Her husband sits right behind the bench right there. They're close. They were for some time overseas and Germany and Fort Bragg. Sometimes she actually played some ball after college at USC Upstate, played some ball overseas because they would, you know, they were there with his military career. But they both did a little Army time, so good family. Parents. Nice lefty finish on the proper side. Wrong foot, but nice lefty finish. Taryn Hobson, the freshman. A lot of good young players on this Lugoff-Elgin team throwing well points in the paint.
She had a great effort in that second quarter and now is really picking up the heat now at 8 points for her.
Collins, guess who tried to clean up was Howard, and a good job by Lugoff-Elgin. Nene Jones with that
Good
rebound, and now
pass.
there she is again. She's starting to warm up a little bit. Jillian Rush with 4 points in the last couple of minutes.
Great assist, I believe, from Hobson, able
Yes.
to clean up defensively and then get it to somebody.
Freshman to freshman. And then Samuels is going to get a foul at half court. You don't want that if you coach Megan McBride. You like the aggression, but you don't want to waste a foul at mid-court. 6 minutes and a second left, and the lead is now 11. This is the closest they've been in a while. If you're talking about Lugoff-Elgin. Can they get a stop in a bucket here? We may have some suspense. Clyde Howard with the pass.
Great.
Beautiful pass. Clyde Howard with assist. Collins with the basket, throwing well points in the paint.
That's one of those great reads from both players to see that you're being over-covered and dip back there, and then Claire able to give her the ball perfectly.
They come down and rush that shot and had an air ball. This time, Howard brought her arm down. Usually that's a foul. She got away with one that time. Usually Howard does a great job keeping her hands straight up. That time, she came down with it but did not get a whistle, so. And that's going to be looks like a zone being played there a little bit by Irmo. They're going to get a foul this time. They're going to get Burson Wells with a chop on the arm. Ran Burson Wells. 2 shots coming up, I believe.
They've been able to draw that foul a couple times when they've got 2 Yellow Jackets crashing on them. Just a matter of they can make these, tighten up this lead a little bit. Only 5.5 minutes left, though.
Yeah, there's going to be another missed free throw, which is going to be the theme of the night. They're going to look back at that free throw line and see where they may have left some opportunity there.
They're also probably going to be planted at the free throw line in off-season prep.
Absolutely, you would think. Got 1 of 2. Amick Farms free throw line. Amick Farms hiring. Apply at amick.com. I'm sorry, count on amick.com. Amick Farms, another whistle. A lot of fouls called in this game, which has slowed down the pace, but it's a good job by the referees, and also get them some love as well. Our referee crew tonight, Brian Odom, Rogers Castile, and Marvin Howell. Our officials tonight in this ball game. See the balloons and the pageantry and between games is going to be fun. Burson Wells with a nice cut and assist from check that, Elena Wells. Throwing well points in the paint. Good out of bounds play.
Double digits for Burson Wells, 10 points for the senior.
And she really does a good job moving her feet on the offense and defense. Hobson, that short corner. This time, errant shot, and the lead is 12. They had gotten it down to 9 at one point. Because of that, Ben. Collins with a clean look. And Howard with the left hand, no good. And Collins with a putback. And Irmo is just wearing Lugoff-Elgin out on the offensive boards right now.
It's not even second chance points. It's those third and fourth chance points that are kind of killing them here, unable to tighten this gap.
And eventually you're going to give up the bucket or you're going to foul.
Yep.
You can't. I mean, nothing good happens when you give up offensive boards like that. So.
Double zero jerseys. That's been a recent thing where kids have been allowed to have the double zeros.
Yes, just a couple years, okay.
I like it.
Lily Demons have a shiny halter winger, sophomore, 5'11". This may be her first time in the ball game, number 13 for Lugoff-Elgin.
Yep, Shania Halterwinger.
Yeah, I said shiny. Yeah, Shania, excuse me. Shania Halterwinger has some size. Another young player, though, sophomore. Another missed free throw. Yeah, both teams have to work on that aspect of the game, and I think just around the game itself, free throws are not taken. I mean, I'm sounding the old guy, but that don't make it less true. Free throws are the part of the game people are not focusing on enough anymore. But yeah, just because old people say it don't mean it's not true necessarily. Dangerous pass. Livingston back in defense, and that's Rush overshot it. And guess who got the rebound?
Merson Wells.
Merson Wells. She's got to have a double-double right now. And it's going to be Collins. Hobson came across and got a piece of that basketball. She timed it perfectly. I thought she was going to foul, but good body control to get leather and no body contact. Did we get a look at those pants and shoe combination you like over there with Coach? I think we saw that earlier over there. Merson Wells, once again, moving her feet, throwing well points in the paint.
It's not been that she's been in the right place at the right time. It's that she's getting to the right place at the right time and making the most of it.
And as soon as Lugoff-Elgin cut it to 9, they've given up 4 straight, and here we are, a 2-on-1 break right now. Collins gave it up late. She probably should have kept it. The angle wasn't there. And now Lugoff-Elgin does a good job once again. There's no secondary break available. They get back. Collins against her body, and Howard showing those great hands in there. And they called a foul. She has strong, sure hands in that paint. Saw her about a month ago against Ridgeview, and she played well in that game. 47-33. We'll step away and come back for the conclusion of Irmo Lugoff-Elgin, the girls' game. Welcome back inside. It's the Rushes High School Hoops Game of the Week. We're at Irmo, South Cac. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole, courtside, mid-court on Tim Whipple Court. The score is 47-33, and of course, in just a little while here, we'll announce our Steve Padgett's Honda of Lake Murray Player of the Game. Before you buy, give Steve a try. Visit HondaofLakeMurray.com today. Don't wait. Not tomorrow, today. Irmo girls in control, up by 2 touchdowns. It's a little weak. Up by 2 touchdowns. I could say 14 points, but why? And the Amick Farms free throw line is Claire Howard, who's put herself a strong ball game. She's probably got a double-double at this point in time. We don't have the official stats, but Amick Farms free throw line, 1 shot coming up. Amick Farms, want you to know they're now hiring. Apply at countonamick.com. Or is it Amick? Amick.com. And guess what? Missed free throw and offense. 2 themes of the game. Offensive rebound by Irmo and a missed free throw. Howard They didn't space the floor well, but Livingston, the smallest player in the court, has continuously got in the paint. Thornwell points in the paint. Visit thornwell.org and find out how you can foster hope for a child in need. Great shot.
She's very balanced on offense. Either she's driving it or she's dishing it. It's not selfish play the whole time, but when she sees she's got a lane, she takes it.
I mentioned double-double. Howard's going to mess around and get a triple-double. She's got to be getting close to 10 blocks in this ball game as well. That might be another one. She look how she altered that shot. She didn't block that shot, but when you make someone throw the ball on top of the, this is better than a block shot almost. A block shot, you may not get control of the ball. You make a player just throw the ball over everything. That's quite productive for your squad. So that's what we're looking at right now is a 16-point lead, and Howard's going to, she's passed it so well. Collins, splash string music for the senior on senior night, Andrea Collins. And that might be the first three we've had. That is a Will Lou great opportunity to score three-pointer. Is that not the first three-pointer of the ball game?
I think so. We've had a couple close where they were really close to the line, but I think that's our first three.
Wow, Will Lou great needs some more love. 14 weeks for a better future. Will Lou great opportunity school. I'm going to say it twice. 30-second timeout called Lugoff-Elgin. And the lead is now 19. It's slipping away.
You talked about how you saw Howard play against Ridgeview. I'm wondering if it's the same game I have down here. January 19th, Howard had 23 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 steals with a sprained ankle.
That sounds about right. I think that's right about when that was.
Woo. Talk about a tough player.
Yeah, she played well that game in a losing cause, but she was really, I mean, she made her impact felt on both ends of the court. And at that point, I had never seen her before, and I was like,
first impression.
Yeah, who's this young lady? She can really do a lot of good things to help a team win.
Literally instilling fear down there in the paint, making players shoot over her.
Absolutely, absolutely. So 2:31 left to play in the ball game. 19-point lead for Irmo. Livingston, number 10, the 9th grader.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul. There's a lot going on right there with the. You understand Lugoff-Elgin is going to push up. So one of my college buddies just walked past to speak, right? Just homegirl from Charles, South Carolina, and went to USC. Just walked past. So at this age I'm at, now every game I go, I know somebody as a parent. We're at the age where our kids are playing varsity sports now, so she's here to see her son, I'm sure, in the next game. There she is, the young lady who we featured coming into the game, Claire Howard, a sophomore, and they should another missed free throw. She's left some points out there as well. Played well, though. Amick Farms free throw line. Apply at countonamick.com. They're now hiring, by the way. Good form, just can't knock them down. That's 0 for 2. Second time, at least the second time she's going 0 for 2 at the line. That's a wasted trip down the floor. You got to finish the free throws. Hobson, the ever-aggressive Taryn Hobson. And Howard again. Ball was deflected. Solo, Corinne Burson-Wells. Oh, difficulty. She kept the ball away. Coach Aaron Brand, the football coach over in the corner, running around. He's hyped. Great body control by Corinne Burson-Wells with the Thornwell points in the paint. That was dexterity. Adroitness, if you will. Take a look.
She has been everywhere, like we said, but she's been doing the right thing. Look at that move from Burson-Wells. 14 points for the senior tonight. She will remember this night.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, again, got to have 10 rebounds. And not only that, just defensive presence. She's boxed out well. Even rebounds she didn't get, she boxed out well.
It's the things off the ball as well that we're not really focused on right now, but she's been able to create a lot that's not going to come up on that stat sheet.
And this is a young lady who you mentioned, averaging about 2 points a game, but I bet you every other game when she may have 2 points, she does other things like that. I like the box out. I like the deflection she's gotten on defense and the rebounds. So just a strong game by a senior. Her and Collins both on senior night have played very, very well.
And they both always play. They played in 16 games this season, but it's just a matter of their impact. And clearly, tonight's her night. Yeah,
they're veterans. And the lead is now the biggest lead of the night, 21 points, under 2 minutes to play. And, I mean, it's going to take a miracle comeback for Lugoff-Elgin at this point. And so now we got some mystery to see who's going to be our player of the game. A lot of points have been spread around in this game, especially between Howard and Burson-Wells. We've got a 2-shot foul coming up. Taryn Hobson, the 9th grader, who has, her coach says she has limitless potential. I think she's right. She's athletic. She may be the most athletic player in the program, she says, as a ninth grader. Has great stamina. We've seen that, right? She's had the pedal to the metal the whole game. So Hobson has a very bright future, even according to Coach Megan McBride, in my eyes as well. So one more shot at the Amick Farms free throw line for Hobson. And got both of them. Might be too little too late, but a young team, you want to see them play hard to the end, right? Foul's going to be called. I believe that's Mr. Brian Odom, my official, just called that one in the backcourt. That's Coach Wagstaff. There's the outfit right there.
Oh,
there she
yeah.
is.
Some type of coat going on that looks really
Yes.
chic.
Yes.
I'm a fan.
Yes. And you're a fashion plate yourself, so you're a Fashion Nova, so, you know, you got to, I'll take your word for it. Another missed free throw. Gave you a hard time last week about your red boots. But you pulled it off.
It's
though.
just because you were jealous. I think
yeah,
that's...
well, not jealous because I would wear them. That's not what it was. Let's not start that. But that's shenanigans. But tonight you have the pink and brown coat overcoat on. That's
It's a little chilly in here. I think it's going to get more packed, though. You can see a lot lot coming in here for the guys' game as well.
I think you just wanted to wear the coat.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that too. It's a great coat.
You're sweating wearing the full length get up. That ball was deflected on the shot, and that's just frustration right there on a frustration foul from Lugoff-Elgin. That's Kendra Wilson. Just got a hook with the leg, and I hope we don't have a foul fest here the last minute. The game's pretty much decided. It's senior night. I know the parents have already lined up out in the lobby. They want to give their flowers and their balloons to the seniors on the, you know, it's that time of year for the senior basketball, cheerleaders, management, team managers and all that. Trainers. So at the Amick Farms free throw line is Markiana Lewis, a senior, another senior night. She's been very active in the ball game. She's had a couple buckets as well. She was on the squad last year as well also. She made one of two, the Amick Farms free throw line. And they're not going to press. They're pulling the press off. They pressed a lot of the game. It's a 20-point game.
Just learning minutes right here. Just try to run something or run up the score.
Well, they're going to throw the ball right to you. You got to catch it. That's a blown layup. Janaya Stokes, after the steal by Collins, she couldn't finish it. Stokes had to put back. Stokes again with the steal and hoop. Janaya Stokes, the freshman on senior night, saying the future's bright.
Oh, yeah.
Throwing well points in the paint for the ninth grader. Very athletic young lady, number 24. Wild shot by Samuel, and back comes Irmo. They don't have the numbers right now. They're going to pull it out. Good also by Reagan Glover. Again, I will say it again. Lugoff-Elgin plays very hard. They just got to take care of the little things, the mechanics, the little things, the free throws, the turnovers.
Yeah, if you don't have to fix the mental, I think you're pretty well set up. If it's just skill level and stuff that you have to work on, you can coach that.
Yeah.
It's hard to coach the mental aspect. You can see these girls want to play to the last buzzer.
Yeah, they're very competitive. You got kids that are fearless and competitive. You got a chance to really show some improvement. And just a bad pass that time. That's, again, being young. Burson Wells over to Collins. Collins just too hard. Irmo's missed a lot of buddies themselves, though. Stokes thought she was fouled. Everybody stopped. It looked like a foul. Referee decided to let that, he'll try to let this end, I believe. And our cameraman down there in the baseline got hit in the bell. I gave the camera folks some love earlier. Let's talk about some of our camera folks. We've got some really outstanding crew out here. Taylor Shirley, Brittany Shank, Jessica Pasnick, Adam Babington. Babington's down there, got hit. Is the ball under here? They're trying to get me involved in the game. I have no more eligibility left. I can't. I'm done.
Stacey, I don't think that's what they were trying to do.
I use it up. I will hit a half-court shot every now and then. We know that. I'll throw that in there. If pushed.
Right.
They're going to hold no shots. I think Wagstaff is saying no. And Lugoff-Elgin's not going to foul. So we're going to 57-35 is going to be our final score. And senior night, Irmo Yellow Jackets 57, Lugoff-Elgin 35. We're going to step away for a moment and come back and talk to some victorious Yellow Jackets, and then also give out our Player of the Game award. Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week. We'll be right back. And whoever the player of the game is, I'll tell you who that is yet. I don't know. Who's the player of the game? Claire's the player of the game. So so I asked you to talk about her play. 2 quick questions and dap you up and give them that.
Sounds fine.
Now, when I give y'all come a little closer. I bathe. When I give y'all this trophy after I talk to her, y'all get wild, all right? We got a player of the game award to give out, too. Y'all want to know guess who it is? 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. So I'm going to talk to your coach for a minute. Then when I give you that trophy, celebrate, right?
Hey, okay, cool.
We good? 5 seconds. Nope. We're here courtside with the victorious Irmo Yellow Jackets girls team as they just pulled off a win. Final home game of the season. And Coach Trina Wagstaff. Coach, talk to us about the effort of your team tonight at home, senior night.
We were just trying to take care of business at home, you know. It's senior night, and some of these girls have been with me since middle school. So I'm just excited for us to get a win. I'm excited for us just to move on into the playoffs. And it was their effort, and I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, come on, Coach. She's being modest. Talk about our player of the game, Claire Howard, your sophomore. Talk about her play and how this is going to help her as a young player in your team going into the playoffs.
Yes, Claire's our sophomore, and we are so excited to have her. In her play tonight, she was big in the post, and that's what we were asking her to do. She balled down there. We asked her to post up. We asked her to seal, and we're just so proud of the effort that she had tonight.
Irmo Yellow Jackets girls, y'all are our champions on the Russia's High School Hoops Game of the Week. Welcome back. We're at Irmo High School. We just saw it's the aftermath. The girls Yellow Jackets team of Irmo in a dominating win over the Lady Demons of Lugoff-Elgin 57-35. And we have a player of the game to give out. We have our highlights. We have all that. And our player of the game, Amanda Poole, Claire Howard, the sophomore, played really big with a double-double. Talk about it.
Yep, the sophomore 0-0 out there, dominating the paint like we thought she would. 6'3", a mismatch almost every time. She had 12 points, 11 rebounds, and she was a threat. I don't even know how many blocks she had. Maybe they lost count because I sure did.
Maybe a triple-double.
She was a force to reckon with down there. And then also with a couple of assists tonight, seeing the defenders crash her, being able to find her player.
That's a Steve Padgett Honda of Lake Murray Player of the Game Award, by the way. Before you buy, give Steve a try. Visit HondaofLakeMurray.com today. And again, we have some highlights. It is senior night, by the way. You see the festivities on the court. And some highlights of the game overall. It was Irmo really causing problems defensively and offensively all night.
Yeah, this game was close early on, and it was close the first time these two teams met, but Irmo making a statement, and Abby Livingston helping them to make that statement. A three-point play there, her knocking down the foul shot as well. The Demons, though, that's Taryn Hobson. She had 8 points tonight. She tried to muster up some sort of offense for the Demons, but Irmo was able to just run the floor, get easy buckets in transition, and they had their player of the game, Claire Howard, who was a force down there, and there's them cheering with the trophy because we love to see it.
I hope I wasn't looking too bad in there right there. Okay, 57-35 it was your score. And again, you're singing nice, so the festivities are going on right inside your screen right there. Irmo celebrating their boys, girls, cheerleaders, team trainers, and managers as well here. So we let that play out on your screen a little bit for you. Stacey Huff and Amanda Poole here with you, and boys game will come up. Coach Whipple's right there on the court greeting his boys players.
Next group that we'll recognize, Coach Trevor Wagstaff's girls basketball team. Our first senior this evening, Andrea Collins. Andrea's escorted by her mother, Mrs. Whitney Collins.
Welcome into the Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week, the boys version. Lugoff-Elgin, the Demons, visiting the Irmo Yellow Jackets here on Tim Whipple Court on the campus of Irmo High School. My name is Stacey Huff, along with my broadcast partner, Amanda Poole. And Amanda, region matchup, last game, senior night, a lot going on. A lot of athleticism will be displayed. Your thoughts on this matchup?
Yep, like you said, senior night for Irmo. From a state championship last year to just 5 wins this season. Definitely a different type of year. They want to end on a positive note. Lugoff-Elgin still searching for their first region win.
A lot to play for. Both teams want to end this season on a positive note for so many reasons. And with that being said, let's get to our key players to watch in this ball game. We begin with our visitors, the Demons of Lugoff-Elgin.
Well, they'll have this kid named Nigel Chivers, the junior, averaging 14.7 points per game, a little over 4 rebounds per game, 3 assists, and almost 2 steals. He gets after it on the court.
Yeah, very physical kid, plays with a lot of force. And on the other side, our home team, Coach Tim Whipple, who's he looking for to lead his Irmo Yellow Jackets here at home on senior night?
He's looking towards the football player on the basketball court tonight, A.J. Brand. You probably have heard of him doing his football things last season, but he averages 10.8 points per game, 6 rebounds per game, and 3.7 assists. He's a leader out there for this team.
A returning starter from that state championship team last year, and he's flushing it this year. Last year he wasn't playing above the rim. This year he's finishing at the rim as well. Let's look to our keys to the game from both teams. We begin with our visitors, once again, the Demons of Lugoff-Elgin.
Lugoff-Elgin looking to not turn the ball over. Want to limit turnovers tonight and then push the pace. They have a very quick, speedy team, and they're going to use that to their advantage. The Yellow Jackets, they want to play tough defense, slow down that Lugoff team, and keep the score down.
With that being said, the stage is set. Again, senior night, finale of the regular season. Lugoff-Elgin visiting Irmo. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole, and you. We have the beginning of this game coming up right after this on the Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week. Back at it right before the start of the boys game, Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week. Irmo hosting Lugoff-Elgin. Let's go to our coaches before we get to our starting lineups. We begin with our visiting team. Lugoff-Elgin is Antoine Jones and his squad, the Demons. Antoine Jones is an Anderson native, played at Tennessee Tech, and we have his starters coming up for you in a moment. Lugoff-Elgin gonna be in there red. That's him right there with the dreads. tallest guy in the huddle right there. Played at Tennessee Tech, played it from Anderson, South Carolina, played at Westside High School, and there's his record, 7th season, 3rd season at Lugoff-Elgin. Trying to get his first region win tonight. And let's get our starters brought to you by Sound and Images.
Yep, you're going to have Braylon Mumford, who we'll see a lot of, and then Savon Jenkins, Caleb Long, Nigel Chivers, who we've already talked about, and Reggie Brown tonight.
Braylon Mumford, we'll talk about him a little bit more. Family connection there. That's Coach Tim Whipple, the legend, the Hall of Famer. The court's named after him. Speculation on how much further he goes with his coaching career. We may touch on that a little bit. Coach Whipple, you see his record right there. He's just a legend. Yeah, if you don't know about Tim Whipple, then again, I'd say Google him. That's his record right there. 8th season, multi-time state champion, and there's his starting lineup.
Yep, you've got Aaron, A.J. Brand Jr., Donovan Murph, Jeremy Anderson, Antoine Pierce, and Jaden Henderson. And
Pierce may not start tonight. We look at Pierce may not start tonight. He's going to be replacing the lineup by Matt Hopkins, a junior. And it looks like Joey Albritton may get a start as well. Number 44 for Irmo. Most recently for Coach Whipple, won a championship just last season. I was blessed to call that game on inside the television set. Called the game back when he had young Mackey, the younger Mackey that played, Justin Mackey that played in the game because with undefeated. He's only had one undefeated championship team, and that was Justin Mackey. B.J. Mackey's teams never went undefeated. Justin's team did. And I got to call that one as well at the CLA. So Tim Whipple on Tim Whipple court. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole, glad to have you in with us. It's going to be a lot of athleticism in this ball game. Donovan Murphy is a D1 football player. A.J. Brand's a D1 football player on the Irmo side. Both have multiple offers. I think Murph just got offered by a couple of SEC schools in the last week or so, I think. So here we are. Jump ball. Number 2, by the way, in red can really hop. He can really jump. Zone by Irmo, 2-3 zone. Mumford, number 0 right there, is going to be the catalyst for this LE team. There's him with the ball right there up top. Chivers, the featured player, number 5. Watch 2 for Lugoff-Elgin. Caleb Long can really get off the floor. A sophomore. Not a lot of size on the Lugoff-Elgin team. Mumford. Now you got to wonder where the outside shooter's going to come from Lugoff-Elgin. Some slashes, but who's the outside threat? Mumford up top. Nice pass into the paint. Long gets up high on that jump shot. I told you, he explodes. Caleb Long with a thumb wheel points to the paint. I never lie.
They were waiting for a great shot, and they got one. It started with a great pass, though.
Did I tell you could jump? Did I say you could jump?
Yes, you did. He floated.
I saw him in a Thanksgiving tournament back here, the week of Thanksgiving, and Caleb Long surprised me how he explodes off the floor. Only a 10th grader, number 2 in red. He really has elite leaping ability.
You almost got to time your jump with him and jump a little bit after him if you want to be up in the air.
Yeah, he got up so high on that jump shot just then. A.J. Brand showing the range. Number 3, the quarterback, offers from Wake Forest, South Carolina, et cetera, and just gets a Will Luke Gray opportunity to score 3-pointer for Irmo.
Yeah, the only returner from that state championships team that saw minutes from last year, so he's been a leader on this court for Irmo.
Yes, he played big in the state championship game, by the way. He had like a 10-8 game in that start, and that as a starter. That was his first year playing basketball in 2 or 3 years. He's been concentrating on football, so his sophomore year goes out there and just wins a state championship.
No big deal.
For a legendary coach. A long 3. A long rebound. And Chivers, Lugoff-Elgin has the numbers. Nice pass, giving it up. And Caleb Long flying in, could not get to go. Albritton corrals that. Caleb Long is exciting off the bounce. Number 2 in red, keep an eye on him. I don't think he knows just how good he can be right now. Oh, hard shot off the glass. Irmo, number 13, Jeremy Anderson. He's talking about an active freshman, number 13 in white. Jeremy Anderson's only a 9th grader himself. Very active and good size.
Whipple says that his nickname is Rabbit.
I love it. That's Coach Whipple right there. The familiar coaching pose right there. Tim Whipple court. His name on it right here. Earned that. They're going to call foul on Caleb Long, it looks like. 3-2 is your score early. Rush's High School Hoops game of the week. Both teams playing zone. Anderson throws it up. off the leg of an Irmo player, so Lugoff-Elgin will take over. Active kid, number 11 in white, is Donovan Murph. Had one of the best catches I saw in high school football all year long on our airwaves, by the way, an Irmo football game. Only a sophomore. Shivers no good, and A.J. Brand just, he has the football muscles. Looks the part. May play a position other than quarterback in college, but that's to be seen. Big kid, has another year to go. Led his team to the deep playoff run. State semifinals at Irmo, as Irmo's quarterback. Dad is the coach, Aaron Brand Sr. Been very hospitable here today, the whole Irmo staff. Another 3 for Irmo. They've launched about 3 of them, made 1. Oh, nice spin and just lost control of it, out of control right there. That's a turnover, Savon Jenkins. And 3 subs in the game for Lugoff-Elgin. Keston Manor, Marcus Clark, and got another young man came with it. Reggie Brown came back in the game.
Coach Jones said he wanted to push tempo, and you're going to need depth when you want to do that.
Without a doubt. Both teams want to play their style. They're stubborn. Irmo wants to be more deliberate. Lugoff-Elgin wants to get out and run. Donovan Murph had it blocked that time. Good job, good defense. Al Britton, 44, Al Britton getting the start tonight. Thornwell points in the paint. Visit thornwood.org and find out how you can foster hope for a child in need.
What a powerful put up there with the power dribble and taking control of that ball in the bucket.
Just a loose ball right there. And gonna be and 1. What strength. Reggie Brown, number 11, with the left hand finish and the foul. He's only a junior, and he'll get the N1 opportunity here and try to tie the score up at the amic.com free throw line.
Beautiful 3 ball there. Aaron Brand.
We're going to step away. 3:43 left to play. Right back after this. Having a flipping good time here on the Russians High School Hoops Game of the Week. Stacy Huff, Amanda Poole on the campus of Irmo High School. 5-4 is your score. Atkins Law always has that Scholar Athlete of the Week for you, and we love what they do there at the Atkins Law Firm. Coming up at the halftime, we'll talk more about the Atkins Law Firm Scholar Athletes, and of course at the end of the season, one of those Scholar Athletes of the Week will win a $2,500 scholarship. Atkins Law, her on the job, who you hire matters. At the line to finish up, Reggie Brown. And could not get it, and a big rebound by A.J. Brand. He does so much for this team. A lot of people thought he wouldn't come back, you know, concentrate on football, and they made a strong championship run and lost a lot of players. A couple of transfers, a couple of graduation. He came back as the only returning starter on the championship team. That's Braylon Mumford right there with the ball. You know, that is my cousin right there, number 0. So full disclosure, this is my cousin's son, Braylon Mumford right there. It looks like Stacey Huff in high school as a senior. Very, very small, but pretty good player. Mumford, he's going to turn down that shot, though. They're going to dare him to take that shot. Brown, at some point, Mumford may have to step up because they're going to collapse that zone. So somebody from Lugoff-Elgin drops a 3 in here because they collapse in that zone.
Ooh.
Brand playing with force. There's the shot. There. Mumford has to take that and gets it. Braylon Mumford, the junior, the Will LeGree Opportunity School 3-pointer. I'm smiling a little bit. I like that.
Now they might have to come up and guard him a little bit more, or that zone they could take advantage of.
See, they got dead there on them. They really, you got to be insulted by that almost. They're packing that zone way in, so got to loosen them up. He made that one. We'll see, as you mentioned. Another 3 by Irmo is really launching. Ooh, Caleb Long. Caleb Long gets up, baby. Braylon Mumford pushing the pace. Yeah, oh, had an over-the-shoulder pass, and this kid is quick. Mumford, there's another. He's going to try another one. And it's going to be an offensive foul on the screen, Amanda.
Hey, you know, we talked about this Irmo team being full of football players, and I think we could see a couple fouls tonight from those aggressive plays.
Agreed. And Irmo's coming in with 25. B.J. McLaughlin. I did a game of theirs a few weeks ago, and he plays a lot off that bench. 25 for Irmo. They do, but in 21 started the game. I'm talking about Antoine Pierce. The game I'm talking about, he started against Ridgeview a few weeks ago. And he is a freshman, number 21. He's gonna have a pretty good career at Irmo, I believe, as he develops. Another freshman, Anderson. Brand made the first 3 of the ball game, and second one, string music. A.J. Brand, the quarterback, also the 3-point marksman. Will LeGree, Opportunity School 3-pointer.
3 for 3 from behind the arc. I have a feeling we're going to see him take a couple more of those. He became a bigger threat this season compared to last. Now he's really taking those shots.
He deferred. Some seniors, Brandon Crawford, the big 6'9" recruit in the paint, and some other seniors that have been around a long time. So he deferred as a backcourt member, as a 10th grader last year. Now as a junior, he stepped up, and he's really become the leader of this team. Nice look, splashdown for Lugoff-Elgin. Keston Manor, the sophomore, with the Will LeGree Opportunity School 3-pointer.
A beautiful stroke there.
Yes,
that was a gorgeous shot.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. And there's number 21 there, Pierce, who does a great job forcing tempo when he can out on the break. 21, the 9th grader, with the ball right there. Trying to find Brand. Oh, he tried to sneak one through the zone. Caleb Long knocked it down. They're going to do a full line change right here. Lugoff-Elgin bringing in 5 fresh players, Amanda. It'll be hard to call them all out. There's Coach Jones right there. They tell you the Anderson native. Oh, nice, and a dunk.
Wow.
Inbounds by A.J. Brand to Jaden Henderson, the 6'3" junior, with the Thornwell points in the paint. Wow, what a play.
You love to see it, and now it's tied up 10-10 right now.
Man, that was athletic. They're trying to get me involved, throwing it to the table over here again. I'm out of eligibility. I can't catch these basketballs. Lugoff-Elgin lost by 10 on the first time they played at Lugoff-Elgin. And a 3-ball from the deep corner, hit side of the backboard. Brand, open court. It's going to be a bang-bang call. Was it off of Brand or?
The ref, I think it was off the ref.
It was off the ref, yeah. I think they're going to give Chivers credit for deflecting out of bounds. Chivers have been a little bit quiet thus far. He likes to get inside that paint. They haven't been able to get it to him inside that zone, Amanda. Pierce, I told you, he forces the action. Pierce, a freshman, at the end of the quarter, gives Irmo the 2-point lead, number 21 there. Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week. Take a look at this on the way out. We'll be right back with more action. Back at it. Second quarter coming up at you, 12-10. The first quarter was strong. Amanda Poole, Stacey Huff here with you. And, of course, coming up at halftime, our Stewart Law Office halftime report has a full recap of the first half. One moment can change your life. Stewart Law Offices has over 25 years of protecting the rights of the injured. Amanda, what we thought, athletic ability on display, right? Both teams really showing a lot of hustle.
And I've seen a lot more perimeter shooting than I thought we were going to see right off the bat. But I guess if you're hot, you're hot, and A.J. Brand has been able to knock a few down.
Yeah, he really has. Irmo in the traditional white with black and gold trim. Lugoff-Elgin in their red with blue trim. Irmo attacking the basket to the left of your screen. Glad to have you with us here on a Friday night, our final regular season game. That zone by Lugoff-Elgin still. It's a 1-2-2, it looks like a little bit there with a little. They match it up on the wings, I think. They're just pushing up, putting pressure on the wing shooters. A new player for Irmo is 33. He's in the ball game, and that's just a little bit of a rush shot, it looks like. Physical play under the basket, and he went to the ground. That's 33 I was just mentioning. Darius Dollison, a junior, he went to the ground. That's a travel. That's a passport move right there. I hadn't said that this year. I like saying that sometimes. I hadn't said it this year. 7:05 to play just early in the second quarter here. And there's a Caleb Long with a three, just short. That's not his shot necessarily. Oh, good hustle. I'll tell you who got to that ball really quick that time for Lugoff-Elgin was Justin Miller, the 12. Possession arrow is going to stay right there with the Demons. Mumford, he made 1 3. They're going to probably ask him to knock down a couple others. Somebody's got to step up here. Chivers. Now, Chivers, that leading scorer, has not been able to get on track early. A 2-3 zone. Caleb Long, look how high Caleb Long gets up off the ground. And Justin Miller got a big rebound, had it knocked away. But Long is just exciting, just on a
I feel like everything's in slow motion for like a split second there.
Yes, I tell you, he has elite hops. A.J. Brand trying to get another one to go. That might be over the back that time. They're going to get Jaden Henderson reaching over. Get boxed out by Lugoff-Elgin. It's fundamental play. A little backcourt pressure exhibited by Donovan Murphy that time. And Long. Another three by Irmo. Got this was string music. Savon Jenkins, the junior with the Will Lugray Opportunity School three-pointer.
Irmo's press has been able to force Lugoff-Elgin to take those quick perimeter shots, but the Demons are making them. Yeah,
that's right. They have the lead now, too. Will Lugray, 14 weeks for a better future. They're a three-point sponsor. We only had one in the girls' game, I believe. They're making up for it in the boys' game. Hard off the backboard, and Lugoff-Elgin has the lead and the basketball. There's Chivers, Caleb Long. Woo! Justin Miller with the putback, but they were waiting on Long because they knew he was going to take off and try to get the crowd excited. Points in the paint. Brought to you by Thornwell. Justin Miller.
Jaden Henderson for Irmo getting up there with the fly swatter for one block, but just couldn't contain all of the Demons team. Absolutely.
Donovan Murph got fouled in the act. Murph, the wide receiver. Look right here, this. Right there.
Boom.
Yeah, that was beautifully done that time by Henderson.
Swat.
Like too many red jerseys to the hoop, to the basketball, though. And Amick Farms free throw line, and Donovan Murph gets his first points of the game, rattles one in. I don't have the list of his offers, but every week I look on Twitter and Donovan Murph has another. I mean, if you name an SEC or ACC school, they pretty much have offered him in the past month or so.
Well, I asked Whipple, I was like, what's the biggest storyline this team? He goes, honestly, it's not even basketball related. We've got 3 superstar football players on this team.
Well, I know Murph and Brand, and then you have Elijah Williams also, who's a Memphis commit. Look, I see that. Look at
offensive lineman out here on the court.
I'm still in your notes now. I see. I'm reading off your notes now. Yeah, Williams. We had them on air early during football season in a route. on TV. They look really good. And to me, I thought they looked like a championship team and fell a game short, but a lot of them are in the basketball team.
Ooh.
And that's going to be a bang-bang call, and that's the right call. All Britain was not set. And that's a good call by referee Castile right there, Roger Castile. Take a look right here. He went to the side of him. Watch Albert.
Goes to lay it in.
Yeah, he kinda,
a little late there.
Yeah, he kind of late there, but he kind of started falling early, and he didn't get the full body contact. So Chivers has a good chance to get on track to the line, maybe. Amy Farm's free throw line. In case you did not know, Amy Farm is now hiring. Apply at countonamy.com. So one difference in this game, we have made free throws. A pet peeve of mine is the missed free throw. Football score, Super Bowl week, 17-14. Lugoff-Elgin up by a field goal. Donovan Murph. And a big rebound that time by Savon Jenkins. So they're going to get Henderson with a frustration foul. Coach Whipple can't be happy with that foul 80 feet from the basket.
Yeah, and that's what Whipple had said about some of his players. Just a lot of young guys just not physically ready for a state championship caliber team, which Whipple is used to.
Yes, exactly. And again, we don't have the number in front of us. I'm going to have to Google that ahead of time, how many championships he's won, but he's won several, many. That's why he's a Hall of Famer. But Henderson's a freshman. We talked about this in the girls' game. That youth, that's just a frustration foul. Henderson just didn't want to give it up and get back on defense, and just unnecessary foul. Chivers, this is what he likes to do. He likes to get out and attack the basket. You know, he's really dangerous in open court, very athletic. As you can see, physically strong kid. So Chivers will go to the free throw line. Are they going to call on the ground? Yeah, he's going to the line to shoot two. And Albritton, 44, is a junior who committed that foul. Amy Farms free throw line.
And talked to Coach Jones for Lugoff-Elgin this week. You know, they lost 6 or 7 guys, he said, that made large contributions to this team. And now they only have 1 senior, so it's definitely been a learning experience this season.
Yeah, one of their players transferred over to Camden. We had them early in the season. And our Camden versus Lakewood matchup, one of their leading players, would have been one of their leading players. So that has to hurt. 18-14 is your score. And they have the early lead over Irmo on senior night. Nice drive and finish. Matt Hopkins, the 5'8" junior, throwing well points in the paint.
It's the way that they hang on to the ball and maneuver it around mid-air for me. I love that. Great ball control by Hopkins.
And
Let's take a look.
Take a look at it right
Let's
here.
take a look at it again.
Woo.
Just
a little under, little dipsy do, little under. Up and
just
under.
the vision to know where to place it, keep it safe, and then finish at the rim.
Up and under. That's a Yamo Be There shot right there. That's before your time. It's a song before you were born. Oh, that would have been a Steph Curry 3. Somebody yelled, shoot that. He's launched 3 already and hadn't hit one. They're gonna call him with a travel. Coach Whipple buried his hands in his face. He's gonna step away. 3:51 left to play in the half. Lugoff-Elgin 18, Irmo 16. Come on back. 18-16. Demons of Lugoff-Elgin up over the Yellow Jackets of Irmo here in Irmo on the campus of Irmo High School. Stacey Huff and Amanda Poole here with you. And of course, you want to stay tuned for the Stanley Law Educator Spotlight at halftime. We talk to the administrators, educators of each school during these broadcasts. And the Stanley Law wants you to know they're your injury law professionals. Stanley Law. Thanks to them for their sponsorship. A little press by Irmo. Little 1-2-2 kick. A.J. Brand, they call it. He's a quarterback, but he's a punter as well. We just got a little point right there. Kick the basketball. Talked to him earlier before the game. He and his dad, his dad's the AD here, whatever, showing us around. I've been hospitable as always. Shout out to A.J. Brand Sr. But A.J., he was having an argument with one of the trainers about the greatest rapper alive.
Oh, really?
I just kept walking. I didn't want to get involved. they were rapping. He had a T-shirt with, so I can't remember who was on the T-shirt, but the trainer didn't agree, and they were going at it. It's fun. Smells like teen spirit. Those are good arguments to have. Best rapper alive. So A.J. Brand, a typical high school junior. Hey, LeBlanc, look how high he gets up. My goodness. He's got to work on the touch a little bit, but you're not blocking that.
It's almost like he's always open.
Yes. He just shoots over the top. He just really explodes on that jumper. I want to see him get loose for a dunk. A.J. Brand going to power his way. That's just he's trying to play big boy bully basketball. Al Britton. Oh, man, Jeremy Anderson, the freshman, couldn't get it to go. Long, and it's going to be a bang-bang call. It's a charge. Going to go that way. Al Britton. Remember, Al Britton tried it before.
Yep.
Try again.
They've had a couple of those now, and this one's sticking.
Good job. He throws his body around. I think Al Britton might be a football player as well. There was an Al Britton on the Irmo team. I'm not sure if that's the same young man or not, but he's physical. He throws his weight around. Al Britton, number 44, shoot the charge. So Brand, nice look. Could not connect with B.J. McLaughlin.
Irmo hasn't been taking great advantage of their offensive possessions these past couple of times down.
Steal and basket. Matt Hopkins, Thornwell, points in the paint.
Well,
Great job.
You don't need offense when your defense is creating offense for you there.
Right, and that's supposed to be Lugoff's game. Remember, Lugoff wanted to turn defense to offense, but Irmo, and that's Al Britton again. Second charge again. He's heating up now. He's 2 out of 3. 44 has put his body on the line for the team, for IHS. Irmo High.
Let's take a look at this steal. Just wide open court there. Great anticipation. Bad pass leads to Irmo bucket.
He let him there with his eyes. Sometimes the passer can lead the defender to the pass with his eyes. Sometimes what you want to do, you got to fake the other thing and do the thing you want to do, and he didn't do it that time. And credit to Matt Hopkins, who's played a solid game this first half. 5'8". And that's that same thing. Brand threw a bad pass, telegraphed that one, and almost picked off, almost threw an interception that time, the quarterback. Keston Manor knocked it out of bounds. Lugoff-Elgin comes in with a bunch of new players, Mumford being one of them. Waylon Mumford, listed at 5'7", plays with a lot of heart. Donovan Murph get up high on his jumper. McLaughlin, big rebound that time. Savon Jenkins, Euro step, and a putback that time. Corey Murphy, the freshman, number 3 into the ball game. Thornwell points in the paint. And
it was 1-on-2 all of a sudden, but then somehow Lugoff-Elgin ends up with the bucket.
Yeah, so running the court, he stayed with it, followed up his teammate. Donovan Murphy is firing. Hadn't hit one yet, but he's getting the shots off. 3-on-2. Oh, late. Oh, he saved it. Mumford, string music. Braylon Mumford, number 0 for 3. Real Luke Ray Opportunity School three-pointer, his second of the ball game.
Coach Jones tells me he's the smallest guy on the court, but has the biggest heart.
And that's family. That's what I'm saying. That's what we do. That's what we do in family. That's how we do it. Nice press up D that time. Lugoff-Elgin really playing physical defense. And again, they bother Al Britton's shot. Lugoff-Elgin playing very hard. It's going to be a hell ball. Tell you what, they're doing a good job. They're playing about 10 players in this ball game, and Kellen Rivera, number 24, did a great job pressuring the pass. And the back line busy as well.
Rivera, the only senior on this Lugoff-Elgin team, and Coach Jones says he's talking to Allen University right now, trying to see if he can play ball at the next level.
Yeah, Allen right here in downtown Columbia. A.J. Brand took a bump, and they're going to call him for the travel. A.J. Brand not happy, not pleased. He has a couple little conversation there with referee Coach Whipple. Coach Whipple, they're giving the hand wave. He said, that's terrible. He might have said more than that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I saw another word in there.
I edited that. He said, that's real terrible.
Yes.
Nice stop and pop. Savant Jenkins has really come on here in the second quarter. And Irmo down 7 at home. Didn't quite see this. I know the fans from Irmo didn't. They won by 10 on Lugoff-Elgin's court. Brand trying for another 3. Lugoff-Elgin beating Irmo to the punch. Oh, what a nice finish. Thought he was going to pass that. That was Corey Murphy with his second bucket of the quarter. Throwing well points in the paint. They're going to call a block foul on Lugoff-Elgin. They call that on Braylon Mumford. His first foul, 5.2 left. Irmo down 9. Can they get a good look here with 5 seconds? Anderson, that ball was kicked out of bounds by Lugoff-Elgin, but it took time off the clock, man. To 2.4 now. It'll be tough to get a clean look. Lugoff-Elgin impressive first half. Oh, had a good look at it. Didn't get it to go down. Antoine Pierce, the freshman. And that's going to be your halftime score. Lugoff-Elgin 27, Irmo 18, and we'll step away for halftime. And we have a lot coming for you at halftime. Take a look as we head out. It's the Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week from Irmo, South Carolina. And welcome back. It is now time for our Scholar Athlete of the Week, this time for Irmo High School, and it is Emma Robinson. Emma has been the #1 golfer on the Irmo golf team for 3 years. She plays 4th at state and has been named All-Region. At school, she has a 4.981 GPA and is an AP Scholar with honors, a member of National Honor Society, Student Council, and German Club. In the community, she volunteers at a homeless shelter and is actively involved in her church. Next year, Emma plans to attend the University of South Carolina, and we wish her the very best in her endeavors. Emma, you are our Scholar Athlete of the Week from Atkins Law Firm, and congratulations, and we'll be right back with more halftime.
Welcome back to the Stewart Law Office's Halftime Report. One moment can change your life. Stewart Law Offices has over 25 years of protecting the rights of the injured. Visit StewartLawOffices.net today.
Welcome back to halftime. It is 27-18, Lugoff-Elgin over Irmo Yellow Jackets on senior night here. My name is Stacy Huff. Glad to have you back with us here at halftime. I'm sitting here with principal of Irmo High School, Dr. Karen Hampton.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Karen Hampton, first of all, thanks for joining us for a few moments. And tell us about some of the exciting things you have going on at Irmo High School.
Yes, sir. We've got lots of things going on at Irmo High School, but the number one thing right now is in the next 2 weeks, we are going to be starting construction on our new wing, our new building. So we are bringing in some new Yellow Jackets for the next couple of years into a new facility. So we're really excited about that. So that way we can do some renovations in our athletic areas, but also have a brand new facility for our academic.
Y'all got a lot going on. That's good stuff.
Yes,
and that's
sir.
always something to look forward to, bringing the new ones in and expanding.
Yes,
Expansion is always good. That being said, senior night,
Senior night.
27-18. Are you going to hold on to get this victory on the last home game on Whipple Court?
Absolutely. Absolutely. First of all, we can't lose on senior night, and not in our house. No. We'll make up for it.
That sounds like confidence right there. You heard it from the doctor, Dr. Karen Hampton. Thank you very much for spending some time with us in our educator spotlight, Dr. Karen Hampton here at Irmo High School on senior night on the campus of Irmo High School. We'll be right back with more halftime after this.
Welcome back to the Stewart Law Office's Halftime Report. One moment can change your life. Stewart Law Offices has over 25 years of protecting the rights of the injured. Visit StewartLawOffices.net today.
Back here at halftime, the score is 27-18. The Lugoff-Elgin Demons over the Yellow Jackets of Irmo on senior night. Demons coming out avenging that loss at home so far. And how did we get to 27-18? Amanda Poole joins me here at courtside. I'm Stacey Huff. We have a moving picture show. Take it away, Amanda.
Yeah, Irmo led after the first quarter, but then it was all Demons in the second quarter. And there's Caleb Long with that long shot we love to see. But A.J. Brand making something happen from the perimeter, knocking down 2 threes early on. Irmo dominating the paint there. Another three from A.J. Brand. He's 2 for 2 from the three-point line. But Demons backing it up. That was Keyston Manor with the three-pointer there. Beautiful move by Matthew Hopkins, the junior, able to get something going for the Yellow Jackets. And another steal, Jaden Henderson with the layup. Another three-pointer from the Demons, Braylon Mumford. And Corey Murphy with the finesse.
Those are highlights halftime. Let's go to some national highlights around the nation from the past week.
Here are the high school hoops best plays of the week.
They played on the baseline, open room, and a two-handed flush by Justice Mitchell.
That's hurting Ben Lippin.
And then every time, we've seen this before, it's deja vu. They on a drawn.
Look at the steal by Anderson. I
Throw
told
it
you
down.
he could run.
Yeah. Student sections, they have really made this atmosphere fantastic. Whoa, up and away we go.
Every Carter He's going to get to that left hand. He's so strong and skilled with the English on that left.
He's mature beyond his years. Wow. It's Degnan. Lets it fly. We got overtime. Out to Mikulan. Got it! Nolensville wins!
Back here at the start of the third quarter, it's the Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week. We're on the campus of Irmo High School. Tim Whipple Court. Stacy Huff, Amanda Poole here with you, 27-18, and Lugoff-Elgin. Maybe a little bit surprising, the halftime score up by 9.
Yeah, I mean, Irmo looked like they were ready to get another dub in that first quarter. They only led by 2 after the first quarter, after A.J. Brand knocked down 2 big threes, but they hadn't been able to find much after that, and Lugoff-Elgin has been able to take advantage of every offensive possession.
2-3 zone by Irmo. They started the game in that 2-3. They're back at it. It's been a problem. They don't have a lot of outside shooters for Lugoff-Elgin, but somehow because of the transition game, they're up 9. This is how they want to play. So. And that's what you get right there. Overpassing a little bit. Long and Mumford not connecting right there. So they're going to start in that 1-2-2 they had in the first half as well. Brand had a couple threes out of that. They start out with the same starting lineup for both teams. Chased down that time by Hopkins. Your man played himself a strong first half of the ball game. Very patient on Irmo's side. This is the way they want to play, Amanda. Anderson can't get one to go down, and nothing but red under the hoop for the rebound. Mumford pushing the issue, and then he's going to set up into their offense and trying to attack this 2-3 zone.
They've been doing a good job of driving and drawing the fouls and have actually hit several foul shots, so we'll see what kind of option they want to take this time.
6:30 on the third quarter clock. That's nice. Entry pass and another second pass blocked by Anderson. He brought the arms down. They're going to call that. It's going to be 2 shots at the Emick free throw line, Emick Farms. Emick, number 12, Miller with 2 shots coming up.
Talking to Coach Jones about this team, you know, I asked him, their goal at the beginning of the season was to make it to the playoffs, but obviously now they just want to make it to the playoffs next year is their goal for this season. They want to do what they can this year to set them up for success in the future, and he says there's a lot of potential on this team.
Emick Farms free throw line, of course. You're right, I agree with everything you just said. Emick Farms now hiring. Apply at countonamick.com, our free throw sponsor. and gets nothing. 0 for 2. You can't go 0 for 2 with the freebies. No score, 2 minutes into the third quarter. Just a sloppy early third quarter for both teams.
Whipple looking for the foul.
Yeah. I don't blame him, but it's a physical game. They've been letting them play the whole game. It's been a physical ball game, so yeah, it is what it is at this point. So you got to play through contact. Al Britton gonna be out for Hopkins again. He's not been able to hit from there. That's 3. He's not been able to get one of those to go down. 2 shots coming up. And the line's going to be Savon Jenkins. That's our Amick Farms free throw line. Apply account on amick.com if you're looking for work.
Hits them both.
Yeah, splash down both of those right there. You can't beat that with a stick. Anderson getting harassed in that corner over there.
They've got to get Brand more involved here. Let him take a power dribble and put it up.
Without a question. And that's just a bad pass right there. Coach coaching him up over there. Coach Whipple saying that ball should have gone inside. Not pleased.
Coach Whipple said he's never had a season like this before where he's had the core being football players and not basketball players. Normally you have the football players that come in and they're role players, but he's put A.J. Brand in this position where he's had to have the biggest responsibility. It's a huge burden. That's not what he likes in his teams. He wants to have a basketball core, and he hasn't had that this season.
Well, a question, and I tell you, it's got to be tough coming up, following on the heels of a championship season. Brand with a strong move and great defense that time. Savon Jenkins played a strong basketball game.
It's good defense. See if they can take advantage of the stop.
Murph again from 3. He's finally got one to go. He's tried a few of them. Will do great opportunity to score 3-pointer. 14 weeks for a better future and a timeout called Irmo, 30-second timeout. So is this the beginning of what's going to be a run for Irmo, or will Lugoff-Elgin hold on, Amanda?
Well, if Irmo can start hitting those 3-pointers that they've been taking, Irmo could easily be back into this game, but Lugoff-Elgin has been able to be efficient on offense, taking the best shots or driving it, drawing the fouls, and actually knocking down some free throws here.
And coming from this break, we'll see what the strategy. Let's see if Coach Whipple changes his defense a little bit. If they try to pick up, if they press a little bit more, it'll be interesting to see what defensively they do, because most of Lugoff-Elgin's points have come in transition.
And that's been the plan for Coach Jones. He wants those fast transition buckets to push the pace. Clearly it's working.
And there they are. That's what I thought. You see they coming out with a little token pressure. They're not trapping yet. And you haven't seen a really full effort to trap. They're just kind of trying to throw Lugoff-Elgin out of sync. And they do get a deflection by Anderson. Oh, might have got away with little steps that time. So Irmo is trying to extend their defense, Amanda. Lugoff-Elgin's no shot clock in high school basketball. Lugoff-Elgin been strong with the basketball thus far. Mumford doing a great job getting out that corner. Forced the pass that time. That was a bad pass in the paint. Donovan Murph gets a steal and bucket. Number 11, throwing well points in the paint. Donovan Murph, number 11.
The sophomore with 7 points now. Transferred in, just a sophomore. Never played basketball. It's a wide receiver. Good reception there in a layup.
It really was. And you talk about wide receiver, he is a really, really talented wide receiver. Caleb Long got up in there and made that pass a little late. And here's Irmo doing it with defense. Amanda, turnovers the last 2 trips for Lugoff-Elgin. Anderson turned down that 3. Now he's going to take it. Can't get one to go. And Long couldn't corral it. A.J. Brand's going to force the issue. Gets the 2 shots. And we'll step away. 3:21 to play the third. Irmo trying to mount on a comeback on senior night. It's the Rushes High School Hoops Game of the Week. Back at it, live action. Irmo, the Yellow Jackets on that court. It's the Lexington Medical Center Smile Cam. Score is 29-23, and of course, as the only local independent hospital in the Midlands, we're here for you always from Lexington Medical Center. The Smile Cam smells like team spirit. The youngins having a good time on Friday night. They know Amanda Poole's in the building. K-Paz and the crew is here. So they're just having a good time. No school tomorrow. And it's senior night. And when I say senior, I don't mean seniors. It's not my night. Not for the old folks. It's 12th graders. A.J. Brand, outstanding quarterback and basketball player. At the free throw line, at the Amick Farms free throw line. Got the first one. Can he go 2 for 2? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Now hiring. Apply it. Count on amick.com. And Irmo really ratcheting up the physicality. Hell ball possession arrow to Irmo. They got a chance to get a 4 or 5 point possession here. When they first came to the side of the court, they were down 6. Let's see what it is when they go back down the Lugoff-Elgin side. And Coach Jones, Lugoff-Elgin not pleased with the way momentum has shifted.
There must have been a Hall of Fame halftime speech for Irmo because they've stepped things up in this third quarter.
Albritton going over the left hand. Joey Albritton, the 6'2 junior.
4 points for him tonight.
And a 4-point trip down the floor for Irmo. 2 free throws in that bucket. Now it's a 2-point game. Lugoff-Elgin was in control just a couple of minutes ago. And you're on the road. They're not a very old team themselves now. They only have, as you mentioned, only 1 senior. So a lot of youth on this team. They got to maintain composure. This court has ghosts a little bit sometimes. There's a lot has happened on this court over the years. A lot of state title runs, a lot of classic games, and Coach Whipple wanted to travel on young Mumford that time, and they got the hack. They call the hack on Pierce.
Defense is so important for this Irmo team because they're only averaging about 40 points per game. So if they let the other team score, Whipple said that they'll lose the game if the score gets out of hand.
I totally understand. They got to maintain they force their wheel on their pace, as you mentioned. And thus far, this game has now settled down more to their pace. The zone is slowing Lugoff-Elgin down. Lugoff-Elgin has to get out on missed shots. When you make your shots, that has a lot to do with it. So it kind of is a catch-22 for Lugoff-Elgin. If you don't get a stop, you also can't get out and run. So oh, and that's a bad late pass at Brand. Lugoff-Elgin folks wanted to travel. He did gain an advantage. And they're going to call a charge on Donovan Murph. Brand might have got away with the travel, going to the ground and sliding with the ball. And Murph right here, that's a good call. The feet were set. It was bang, bang, but the feet were set.
What an athletic play and effort from Irmo, yet can't get the bucket.
And so one.
That could have been a big shift right there.
Yes, 1-1-2-1 press, but they're not trapping out of that, which is interesting. It's almost like the diamond press with no traps. And they do have Lugoff-Elgin out of rhythm on offense. There's no doubt about it. 2-point game. Mumford don't want to pick up his dribble. Mumford knocked that three down earlier. Got it to go down again. Braylon Mumford, the lion-hearted junior at 5'7". His coach said he plays with a lot of heart. Will do great opportunity to score three-pointer.
9 points for him. Coach always talked about how he's the first one at practice, and he's really come into a leadership role. He's got that effort and intensity. He wants to be good at this game.
Father's National Guardsman, has high ranking with the military, comes from a discipline background. So, you know, he's that type kid to show up early, stay late type, you know, pedigree. Dad Everett here across the way. I told you that's family. And Lugoff-Elgin needed that three by him with the lead has shrank. They stopped a run from Irmo that was, I believe, a 7-point run, 6-point run. So we're under a minute in the third quarter. Chivers has been relatively quiet. He likes to, yes, right there, he likes to, oh, nice pass and finish. That's what he likes to do, penetrate the gaps. Reggie Brown with the Thornwell points in the paint. So just as I was about to say it, Chivers did his thing. He likes to get into the gaps, and he did it that time. Hasn't done it a lot. Irmo's shut him down. They know, they scouting report works. Chivers has been kept out the paint. 7-point lead again now. So they got to break this up. Referee's got to get a hold of this. They got to get a hold of this. Good sportsmanship so far. The referee came in and he was trying to help his own teammate up. And I think the referee, sometimes the referee might have made that a little bit worse than it was. He was trying to grab his own teammate. I think it was a misunderstanding. I thought he was trying to grab a Irmo player. He was trying to pick his own player off the floor. That was a nothing burger.
I thought
it was nothing happening there.
Yeah.
As I was saying, it was good sportsmanship. Everybody was helping each other up. And Coach Jones wanted an explanation and getting an explanation. I think there may have been a misunderstanding there, but better to err on the side of caution. I understand the officials.
Right.
You know, you want to make sure, especially when they're tangled up, you want to make sure everybody gets up without the extra push, shove, or commentary. And Coach Whipple, interestingly enough, is staying out of it, which tells me maybe he went his way. I'm not sure what the call was. I haven't got any clarity, but it was just kids helping each other up on a held ball. Or did they give a timeout? A little bit, because we haven't got any explanation. They may have given Irmo a timeout in that held ball situation. I mean, when it could have been a held ball situation. It is a held ball going to Lugoff-Elgin. I'm not sure.
I wish I was a part of that conversation out there so I could be more informed.
Coach Jones doesn't seem to be pleased with the conversation. They do have the basketball.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. Maybe his player was given a warning, and I just think may have been a miscommunication, misunderstanding there. 'Cause I thought the players were doing a pretty good job policing it themselves. Pressure by Irmo.
10 seconds.
Yeah, they're doing enough to try to disrupt LE. Mumford trying to get out of that corner. Chivers is going to raise up for a three. Knocked it down. Chivers showing the range. And the lead is 10. Biggest of the game for Lugoff-Elgin at the end of 3. Man, we in for a big fourth quarter coming up on the Rushers High School Hoops Game of the Week.
Football where you're not allowed to peel. For the start of a fourth quarter, should be an exciting one. 37-27, the Demons of Lugoff-Elgin up by 10. And of course, later in the fourth quarter, we'll announce our Steve Padgett's Honda of Lake Murray play of the game. Before you buy, give Steve a try. Visit HondaofLakeMurray.com today. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole here with you. Amanda, I'm excited for this finish here. Irmo's gonna make a run, we know that. Yeah, I mean, Irmo almost changed the lead there, came close with their defensive stops, but let the game get away from them.
It was 29-27. They had a 6-0 run, and now they were answered by an 8-0 run by Lugoff-Elgin. And here we go again. Anderson's had good looks all night, and a Will Lubree opportunity to score three-pointer by Jeremy Anderson, the freshman, got one to go.
First points of the game, they're coming at a big time for Irmo.
Yes, and the looks are there. He's got that look all night, and cuts the lead from 10-7 just like that. And the pressure extended by Irmo. Can they make another run? And can Lugoff-Elgin hold them off? Very intense atmosphere here, senior night. Donovan Murph, big size at the front of that zone. Murph listed at 6'3". Murphy, you can't pick your dribble up at 5'7" out there. Coach Whipple wanted to travel, and he may have a point there. But Mumford cannot pick his dribble up at 5'7". Chivers can't either. Got to get out that corner, and they're going to get Hopkins with a little too much body. I think who helped make that call over there? Coach Jones. He's helping him out. He's like, it's funny because coaches are, a lot of them are so similar. Get him off of him.
Yep.
All of them, say, get him off. And if you're not in it, you get that whistle. But Hopkins was very aggressive. They're pushing out the defense of Irmo. Mumford got grabbed. It was a late whistle, but Hopkins grabbed him. Irmo people don't like it, but that was a late. He got grabbed by the arm, and I thought they weren't going to call it. You saw him hesitate, which is to his credit. He played through the contact. He didn't wait for the whistle, but he got grabbed. Take a look at it right quick.
Yeah, he kind of stuttered there. It almost looked like a travel, but then you realize he was, yep.
And what we're showing that they just had a missed layup by Lugoff-Elgin, and back comes Irmo. And this Anderson, he may be heating up, cannot get going, and Mumford got the rebound, and he got fouled again. Tough kid, got fouled in the corner. Anderson's got clean looks all night, Amanda. Made one of them, but they're clean. He has a nice form, too. That's Coach Whipple.
Just the freshman, he's 6'4". Coach said that he's going to be good.
He's
just
real good.
Not completely physically ready. I mean, it's a freshman on a varsity team that's state championship normally caliber-wise.
Yeah, him, Pierce is a freshman as well, number 21. started a lot of the year, came off the bench tonight. They're going to be a good tandem. Some other young players on the squad. Caleb, the other kid that's a sophomore to the team is Murph, who's got a chance to be good. Already a good football player, got a chance to get better at basketball. Shivers, the footwork was awkward. And A.J. Brand comes down with it. Anderson hesitated.
Let's see if they can come up with a bucket and not a foul. Seems like they've been fouling a lot down here.
If you're
well,
Mumford,
I just jinxed it.
Yeah, Mumford is saying that he got the forearm. It should have been offensive, but they're not going to call that. And Coach Lugoff-Elgin is going to call a timeout right here. He wants a full timeout. Coach Antoine Jones, the Anderson native, played at Tennessee Tech.
His third season with the Demons. He coached at Hayward Middle School girls basketball before this. Look, you get a good dose of two different worlds when you coach girls basketball versus boys.
With that being said, let's take a look at this weekend. I did mention this Super Bowl weekend. And we'll talk about it in a minute. But Saturday sports on Watch Fox. Before you get ready for that, tomorrow we got a full slate for you. Number 19, Creighton. That's a Nebraska area, folks, by the way. 12:30 against Xavier of Cincinnati. They'll be in Cincinnati area. Villanova at 3:30 at Marquette. Number 7, Marquette. They're making a run. UCLA at Cal on a West game out there. 5:30. They play some pretty good ball out there. In Indiana, traditional power. Number 2, Purdue. Purdue has been number 1 at certain points this season. 8 o'clock, the nightcap. I'm not sure who's carrying that big game on Sunday, but who you got? 49ers, Chiefs. We can't pretend that game's not happening. We know it's happening. I got the Chiefs, by the way.
I would like to have said the Lions. That would have been nice.
You can still say that, but it won't. It wouldn't be a good thing to say.
This year's been really tough. Like it's not the story that I wanted.
But you're not you're native, but you went to Michigan State. I know. So you're not a Cincinnati fan. Okay, it's complicated. Okay, that's a movie, I think. It's complicated. But I got to. I'm not betting against Patrick Mahomes until the clock says 0 and the other team has more points. Then I'll say, oh, Mahomes can lose. 49ers a favorite, I do believe, for those who are into that kind of thing. 5-minute mark we're headed for. 7-point. A bucket by Irmo puts a lot of pressure on Lugoff-Elgin, by the way, on the road. They just made a basket. That's why they're not in a big hurry. They know they have a lot of time. And there it is. Ball inside the Brand. Try to get Albritton. Murph shot it with so much confidence. Brand on the floor. Well, you know what? The referee first said it was on the floor. That was like he's going to cut. I thought he said on the floor at first. Take a look.
All right, grab the most athletic rebound, chucks it up there, and it goes in.
So is it on the? So he counted.
He was shooting. It wasn't really a shoot. It was more of a chucking it up there, but.
So count the basket, the Thornwell points in the paint, and the Amick Farms free throw line, AmickFarms.com. And now pressure. Now they're trapping. This is what they were showing. That's good coaching. They showed it to him before and didn't trap, and now they have Lugoff-Elgin. That's a good call by the referee. Coach, and that's good by Coach Wilmer. He's right as well. That was a travel first. If you didn't call the travel, that's a good foul call. Yep. But the travel did happen. And these crowd, here comes the crowd. You hear them. This building, I've been around this area for a long time. This building has ghosts. I've seen Irmo beat some teams that you don't understand how they beat them in this building over the years, especially those B.J. Mackey years. B.J. Mackey, the USC Gamecocks all-time leading scorer. Now coaching up at Wake Forest as an assistant. 4-point game, by the way. Pressure on Lugoff-Elgin. They got to stand on the corners and not get trapped. Irmo trying to extend their defense and seeking it. There's the back door and bad pass. Albritton, that guy who's played himself a ball game defensively, drawn a couple charges, gets a steal there. I think Irmo has all the momentum right now. Murph is not going to stop shooting with confidence. He's going to raise up. 2-on-1. Nice way to avoid the contact. And Albritton, the referee's got to get involved. So the players don't need to get out. The players don't need to, and that's the tech. And that's why the referee got involved early right there, because the player came in and did too much. And that's going to be a technical foul called. And I think it's going to be Coach Whipple's interested. It's a technical foul. Somebody did too much on the pile right there. And when you lay down on the pile and don't get up in a timely manner, you set yourself up for this kind of thing right here. Both teams sent to the bench. They're going to adjudicate this, if you will. Now, the first time I thought it was maybe an overreaction. That time, that check could have gone either way. We'll see. It's going to be controversial either way, Amanda. Somebody's about to be real unhappy.
Or could they call 2 techs?
That might be, that's one way. That is a choice. Look at you being all even Steven, all fair down the middle.
Hey, I'm just saying. I saw some pushing both ways.
It was.
Oh, Whipple does not look happy with the news he just got.
Yeah, he is so dramatic. He's doing it a long time. We don't know if we have that on replay or not, but I thought the Irmo player came in and reached down. And you can't touch. You have your own gap is one thing. You can't touch
the Irmo player was helping the Demon up.
Right. You can't touch the when you touch the other
want the
player.
help.
Right. When you touch the other player. Right.
Here we go.
When you touch the other player. So it's gonna be a technical on Irmo. And at the line is Savon Jenkins. Yeah, you can't. That's why it's just best. You just don't touch. Just don't touch another player. Let them get up on their own, or the teammates get them up. Made both of them. That's big.
That's really big.
From a 4-point game, still a 2-possession game, and we have 4 minutes. But every point is going to matter. We can see already every point is going to matter in this ball game. That's Coach Whipple, and of course Lugoff-Elgin gets the basketball.
I mean, this is a huge moment in this game, especially for a Lugoff-Elgin team that has to hold off a determined Irmo team now, too. And now this crowd's rowdy. Not that it hasn't been this entire game, but Irmo might have a little chip on their shoulder now.
Without a doubt. And that's good. And the crowd, too. The crowd is in full voice as well. A lot of conversation right now. And the only problem about this is the more conversation you have. Here's a look at it right now. Coach Jones is coming to get an explanation. Let's take a look at what transpired. So they go to the ground. So that was a lot right there. So they're laying here. Now watch right here. Right there, went right there. So the Irmo player touches the number 12, gets touched.
He was trying to get to his own player, but was ripping off a
And you can't do that.
Lugoff-Elgin player as well.
That's why, and I said the referee has to step in and help, and jump in and help with them up. And they managed it as well as they could, though, because they happened really quickly. But once you touch another person, you're open to whatever the ref says at that point. They have to interpret it however they want to. So
now it's up to Irmo to respond here.
Yeah. And they have plenty of time to do so.
They're going to have to respond on defense first. They've gotten a couple stops, but they just haven't been able to hit big shots when they've gotten those stops.
Mumford in the backcourt being harassed by Pierce. In this game, now a kid like Chivers, I was going to say, is going to attack this right here. And that's too easy for him.
Yep.
Chivers attack. Nobody slid over to play help side defense, and that's throwing well points to the paint. Too easy for Nigel Chivers.
8 points for him. He only had 3 points in the first half, but now he's feeling that hot hand.
Yeah, Chivers is going to attack that broken court like that. They're overplaying. He's going to go past people. You got to have somebody help side for him because he's going to attack. 2 shots coming up for Antoine Pearson. We're going to step away. 3:31 to settle it. We have drama at Irmo High School. 41-33. They trail the Demons. We'll be right back. Back at it, 3:31 to settle it. Stacey Huff, Amanda Poole here with you. Demons of Lugoff-Elgin up 41-35 over the Yellow Jackets of Irmo. Steve Pedges, Honda of Lake Murray, brings you our player of the game. We'll tell you who that is later on in this fourth quarter. Before you buy, give Steve a try. Visit HondaofLakeMurray.com today. Man, this atmosphere is intense. The fans at Irmo, Amanda, are not pleased with the officiating. We're at the Amick Farms free throw line with the freshman, Antoine Pierce, gets that to go.
We knew this would be a physical game, but now the physicality has kind of played in the foul shots, and the team's going to line, the clock stopping, so it's kind of messed with the momentum of this fourth quarter.
Use all the rim, and the freshman knocks down two. They're going to trap that diamond press. A.J. Brand came in and physical attempt right there.
That's a football play right there.
Yeah, that was violence. A.J. Brand looked like a safety right there. Thought he had it though, and I tell you what, that steal is available. That ball was in there too long. That diamond press, Coach Whipple brought it out. He showed the 1-1, 2-1, the diamond press. He showed it early and didn't trap. And he spun the trap on him in the fourth quarter. That's great coaching. And Lugoff-Elgin's got to get out that corner with the ball. The Amick Farms free throw line right now, making a big one there is Justin Miller, the junior. Every free throw is big right now, Amanda. But Brand went so far away from a clean steal. That ball was not a great pass cross court. Got both of them, and they're going to show a little backcourt pressure, but they're going to back out of it now. But still a two-possession game, 43-37. Lugoff-Elgin, miscommunication. Brand went in for the contact. He's playing angry right now. He's playing physical. He feels like he's trying to make a point. And they're going to give nice pass by Brand. And I don't mean angry out of control. I mean he's playing like a kid that does not want to lose tonight. And they called a pass on the. Now see, here's the thing. He passed the ball. They give him. It's 2 shots was the 5th foul, but I thought the foul was after the pass on the next player. A.J. Brand went to the free throw line. The junior, everything quarterback, short on the free throw.
64% from the free throw line this season.
It's not a good miss right there. None of them are, as I mentioned, in the fourth quarter. Still a two-possession game. They're going to press if he makes it. He needs to make this for the play. Yep. Now watch this down. Watch them. If the ball goes in the corner, they're going to allow the pass in the corner, and they're going to blitz it. There it is. They blitzed it and almost got the steal again. Eventually, they're going to mess around to get the steal. Nice pass. And a basket. That's second time in the ball game. Richie Brown's got that left hand up quick. Throwing well points in the paint. Great job. They're going to call a block this time on Brown, I do believe. Reggie Brown made the basket at one end, and he's going to get called for the block. Look at this. Look how quick he got this off the glass.
This is how you break a press, and then this is how you score. Great pass, perfect timing, through the contact.
Between two jackets. Quick to that left hand off the glass. Amick Farm free throw for the young man who knocked 2 down earlier, Antoine Pierce. Nice form. Again, he's going to be really good. A freshman. He and Jeremy Anderson, they keep those two together. Be a nucleus of maybe another good Irmo run in the future years. They're defending 4A state champions. Amick Farms free throw, both of them down for, and there it is. There may be a steal. They're gonna call a foul, and Irmo wanted to travel. Bang bang. Coach Whipple feels like I should get. My name's on the court. It's senior night. Could be a last home game. And we get the refs. You aren't good, chant.
Well, I mean, the fouls are even right now, 5 and 5. Both teams have been driving aggressively. But I think ever since that tech, things have gotten pretty heated right now.
Savon Jenkins, it's a 5-point game. Savon Jenkins at the Amick Farms free throw line. He has been poised. He's been clutch. I think that's 3 in a row he's knocked down right there. Irmo just a hair away from that steal out of that trap. It's 3 minutes to play. Lugoff-Elgin has to maintain composure looking at that press. 1 for 2, not what you want. Could have made it a 3-possession game. It's a 2-possession game now, 46-40. Oh, he held him by the shorts, and he got it anyway. It should have been a foul call that time. Jaden Henderson, number 23, with the basket. Lugoff-Elgin player had him by his shorts.
He's about to go up for that layup, and we're about to see his drawer.
That's crazy. A timeout called Irmo. Man, that was we saw that. And the fans, if he had not made that shot, the people would have gone crazy. They'd have lost it. DJ Fly, by the way, with the music all night tonight, doing a great job. Watch the underwear.
The shorts
pull right there. Wow.
Good thing those weren't the tearaways.
Right.
That would have been
bad. That was something to see right there. That was 46-42 now, a 4-point game, and great pass, by the way, as well. Everybody playing with their head up. You love that kind of basketball. Nice environment.
Stacey, who does Whipple look for on Irmo's offense to be able to get them over this hump?
It's going to start with A.J. Brand, the quarterback. He's quarterback of his basketball team as well. It's going to be in his hands, and he'll either score or facilitate. Anderson's on the wing, is knocked one down. Murph is not going to stop trying to score. And you got 23 just came in the game and made a big basket. Jaden Henderson, who's a junior. But I think everything starts with A.J. Brand. Number 3, standing right in front of us right now. Dan's in the corner to our left, the AD and head football coach, A.J. Brand Sr. He said one of the greatest thrills of his life was coaching his son and doing big things on the football field with his son. He has a daughter that plays sports as well. So, watch this press. Remember, Lugoff-Elgin going to inbound the ball. They're going to allow the pass to the corner. It's that second pass you get to steal on the down the press. I loved employing this. And see, now they take it away. Now they're going to trap. Now he's changing the defense. He's not pressing again. He's going to press a half court. Coach Whipple's
the mind games.
Yes,
the mind games.
That's why he's a Hall of Famer for a reason. They're going to back off and trap in the half court in the corner. See, right now they're trying to blitz this corner when he moves. They try to shoot somebody. Chivers did a great job moving and getting rid of it. Got to stay out of the corners if you look off Elgin. And they're not helping. They're gonna let the clock go down a little bit. And if you look off Elgin, you don't mind that. At some point, Irmo's gonna have to force the action. Chivers is a kid that can put his head down and get to the rim in this tight, broken court, though. Under 2 minutes.
Yeah, a lot of time just shaved off there.
Yeah. He just made a mistake. Chivers trying to force a pass. He didn't have to, but he's throwing the ball back. And blocked by Anderson. It'll be Lugoff-Elgin basketball, but Chivers did not have to force that. You have 4 points. You don't need any more points. Let's take a look at it right here. Just force that between 2 people and then take it back. Give me that. Give me your cornbread.
Also, Anderson has to keep that ball.
Yes, true.
Both teams making little mistakes here, putting the game on the line.
Timeout call. Full timeout is called by the Demons, and that's a good timeout. 1:49 to play. Barn burner. A thriller on Tim Whipple court.
Whipple said he really wanted to get to the point this season where he saw the hard work that they put in practice appear during games like this. And I'm sure he wants that hard work to show up right now in the last minute 49 of this game.
He definitely has not lost any fire over there. He's definitely fully vested and fully invested.
And that's what he said, his demand for this team, although they might not be state championship caliber, his demand stays the same. The standard's going to stay the same. Right. The way they prepare, the way they practice, that all stays the same. It's just a matter of personnel and guys that they have available.
Yeah, I had some a couple years ago. We did a game on these very same rushers. Game of the week. It was a game at Blythewood. I asked him how long would he do it. This is 3 years ago.
Yeah. He
said as long as it was fun. He enjoys teaching and coaching the young men. But time has passed. Won a championship last year. So again, this speculation is there. This what if?
Yeah.
What if?
Yeah.
What if this is his last game?
Yeah, and I asked him if he does go out, will he go out like Coach K with a finale, a final tour? He's like, no, if I go out, it'll be quietly at midnight. No one will hear about it.
You know, and that could be, we could be looking at something like that. Team trying to get him a dub here. Lugoff-Elgin going to be patient. The clock is the enemy of Irmo. And now the coaches are imploring the team to come up, push up now. They may have to foul, but who do you foul? 1 in red is not the guy to foul. 12 made his last 2 free throws. Mumford's a junior point guard. I don't know if he's been to the line all night. Brown has not been to the line, I don't think.
They got a foul.
You would think. And that's a foul taken by the freshman Pierce, 123. It's only a 4-point game, so I mean, technically it's time enough, but you want to find out who can make free throws right about now-ish. Splash, look very comfortable. Amick Farms free throw line for Nigel Chivers, their leading scorer. We featured him before the game. One more shot coming up. Amick Farm, apply it, count on amick.com. They're hiring. Very calm string music on those free throws. Still a 2-possession game, though. If Irmo gets a 3 here, we still have drama. A 2 makes it tougher. That's a travel. The freshman. He wanted to make a pass and changed his mind. Now you're going to set another foul. Chivers knocked down his last 2. The gentleman inbound on the ball.
They're going to try to get it to Chivers.
Yeah, Savon Jenkins made 3 out of his last 4, I believe. Mumford has, I don't believe Mumford's been to the line. No, Brown, I wouldn't foul Chivers. He looked too comfortable at the line. I think he wants to get fouled. You got to foul if you're Irmo. Travel. And that's a big turnover by Justin Miller, the junior. Dragged that foot. Donovan Murphy, string music. Cold-blooded Donovan Murphy. He has not hesitated all night, has not been hot, and get a Will Lou Gray opportunity to score a 3-pointer right at the perfect time.
You said he would not stop shooting, and I'm glad he didn't because he gave his team exactly what they needed. 30-second timeout called by Irmo. It's something called, I think I heard Jalen Rose say it before, it's a real thing. It's called irrational confidence. It's irrational. He's been cold all night, but he is a 4-star wide receiver. He's a kid that's going to go anywhere he wants to in football. He has athletic arrogance. And he never sees one that's not going to go in, and that one splashed. 1-possession game, and man, not some, but almost all of the pressure right now on Lugoff-Elgin. I agree.
Almost all of it. You wouldn't think it with the ball in the lead on the road. Have not won a region game all year.
Lucky for them, though, they have been shooting from the foul shot line pretty well, so if they are in that situation, they can be confident they can pull it out. But Irmo responding right back.
And Irmo, again, not pressing right here. They're just going to slow him down. I think they're going to press him at half court. They got 3 guys at half court. Chivers is a guy who wants the basketball. Mumford's going to be a strong point guard. Who do you foul? This kid here made 3 out of his last 4 free throws. Chivers made his last 2 easily. Is this going to be a big call? They call a block. Not going to be a popular call, but it's the right call. A charge would have been horrible right there for Lugoff-Elgin. Chivers, that's Coach Whipple on your screen right there. Very, fully engaged. But how many games has he seen? How many of these moments has he seen over the years? Something like 40-year career?
43 years.
43 years. And there's the miss they needed. They need one more miss.
That's big.
Really don't even have to have one more miss. 42.8 seconds. You got time for several more possessions. Chivers splashed his last 2, and you can't explain it. Amick Farms, free throw line.
All right.
Still a 4-point game, 2 possessions.
Irmo needs a big bucket or a quick 2.
And no turnover. They got to get themselves a clean look at the basket. Last time, 2 trips down ago, they had a walk. Anderson cannot get one to go. Donovan Murphy crashed the board. The freshman couldn't get it to go. Mumford, Chivers, basket. And it's still a 2-possession game, though. 51-45, Thornwell points in the paint. They need a 3. That's going to do it. Just not enough time, though, to score twice. No. That's too much. That's too much. The player from Lugoff-Elgin can't do that. That's too much. You can't get up. It was a clean basketball play. You can't go into him like that. You can't go into him like that. Now we got controversy where we didn't need it. That's unnecessary. We got controversy where we didn't even need it. You win a basketball game. You win a basketball game. You don't need to go into the player like that. It was a legit basketball play. There's no need to get up and go toward him right there. He did kind of take him to the floor, but you got them. What's the point of that? You got the win. You got a W on the road. And you're going to get the crowd hype. You get the referee something to talk about now. It's a 2-possession game, and you're going to take a chance on giving them free throws and the basketball.
I mean, this has been the storyline ever since that one jump ball that we thought could have been something but wasn't. These close calls, the crowd's really getting into it. The team, Irmo, very frustrated with their play this second half. Tensions are high, but no need to take it out physically.
Eli Williams got off the bench for Irmo. They're going to make him stand by the wall over here.
Yeah, that's the offensive lineman.
Yes, that's going to
scholarship offer from Memphis.
And he's over there talking to his mother, I believe it is, over there. She's calming him down, I believe.
Yeah, Coach Whipple shoving him out of what was sort of a little mosh pit going on there.
It was just unnecessary. And I just don't like we have controversy for no reason.
Right.
That was after there was a dead ball after a play. I know emotions are high. I understand adrenaline. Trust me. There's some people from Chesterfield that take some things about me and technical fouls in my mouth. But you got to have you got to be a calm presence right now. 9 seconds in the game. And in fact, a lady sitting behind me right now from Terrell, who if I say too much, she remembers me getting tossed. But but it's 9.1. Yeah, my friend Tracy Buchanan said her son's on the B team at Irmo, so I'll be watching out for her son coming through here in Irmo in a few years. And they're both coaches talking, and Coach Whipple walks away, and he's not happy. Neither coach is happy. It's just unnecessary. I just hate to say, I love sportsmanship. Coach Whipple just asked Elijah Williams to go ahead out to the lobby. They're going to go outside.
He's one of their seniors.
Yeah. And has not played in the game, I don't believe. But again, he's a college lineman. He's got a bright future. He's going to be a scholarship football player. I don't like to see the game marred. So Irmo gets technical fouls. Okay. Gets one down. Gets them both. So it's a 4-point game. Now, does Lugoff-Elgin get takes? Yes.
I did propose this earlier.
But right, you did. But who gets the ball, though?
Possession error.
Double check. They're going to say, I think the check is called, because I think the player from Irmo took him down a little harder. Savon Jenkins, who played himself a really good game. I just hate the blow up at the end. Missed that free throw. Got the second one. It's still a 2-possession game, 9.1. Now, who gets the ball is the whole thing right here. I think Lugoff-Elgin gets the basketball. Yep. So Irmo has the foul on the catch. I mean, they have the foul on the catch. Like right now. Anything after this is going to be late. They didn't get Mumford. That's going to be ball game. That's going to be ball game. Lugoff-Elgin's going to win it. And the folks are not going to be happy here. Lugoff-Elgin wins it.
First region win of the season on the finale of the season.
52-47, Lugoff-Elgin takes care of business. We'll talk to a victorious bunch of Demons after this. It's been a thrilling game here on the Rushers High School Hoops. Game of the week. We'll be right back. Calm down. Hey, hey.
Let them act a fool. We getting up out of here. Everybody quiet.
About 20 seconds. When I give y'all this, y'all get wild.
So
back here at Irmo High School with a victorious bunch of Demons from Lugoff-Elgin High School, and my man Antoine Jones, the coach here. Coach, talk about this team victory, last game of the regular season, and a region win.
It was important for us to win this game tonight. We really need a boost going into our offseason. We're really about to get into our grind, getting ready for next season. I'm really proud of these guys that came out. They fought hard tonight. They faced a lot of adversity.